Lightning cracks, moons at max. It's movie night because the gang's all here. Grip with fear, more horror films, alright. Okay. We break them down and rate them up. Crack some jokes to crack you up. Malevolent Movies has appeared. A movie night for your ears.
Mr. Ziegler, please start the show.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Malevolent Movies, the podcast, collector's edition number 8. However, before we begin the festivities proper, we have to make a very special announcement. This is kind of like those 80s episodes of sitcoms where we have, tonight on Family Ties, a very special episode where like 3 of the family members have heart attacks or something, and then they come together. And you watch it. And you go in knowing there's not as many laughs because it's a very special episode, but it's still Family Ties. So, you're still going to get Michael J. Fox and doing his bullshit. But we have a very special announcement here on Malevolent Movies, the podcast.
Yes, Joe's heart did explode.
But it was really because we just kept hitting him in the chest. So it's kind of our fault.
Yeah.
Kind of Beef Jerky's fault. Very much Mountain Dew's fault.
No, what Ryan is talking about is I informed the gentleman of Malevolent Movies, the video store managers, that I need to take a hiatus from the podcast. I just realized that I wasn't loving doing the podcast as much as I used to, and wanted to get back to a place where I am fully in love with it again. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's been 6 years, 6.5 years almost since we made a movie, and want to get back in that saddle. And of course, we'll need all the guys to join me on that journey, but really want to take 2023 to do that. So it just kind of, this all kind of lined up within like the last month where I kind of realized that this might be the best path for me. And so it kind of works out to where the plan is that Bad October 22 is now Bad October 23. So the desire is to take a year off and come back in 23 with all of the episodes that we just did that you guys haven't heard or are aware of, but obviously wanted to do one more before we took off. But definitely want to say thank you to the whole crew, Sean, Ryan, Joe, Trevor, Zach, and Nick, just for being super supportive. Like, it was a really hard decision to make. And to the fans. I mean, like, I fucking appreciate you guys. Like, there's like about 20 of you that are active, and I think there's like another 30 to 50 that listen, but don't tell us who they are. Could be
lurking in the shadows.
Yeah. But definitely appreciate all of you guys. So I hope you guys kind of hang on to those subscriptions. Obviously, we'll continue to host the podcast. And this is Malevolent Movies and The Man with No Brain. They're not going anywhere. There are a lot of episodes of both channels that are locked in, just need to be completed and put out there. And it's not to say that I'm, who knows, on a random weekend, I might get that energy to dig stuff up. And I feel like I don't want to shoot myself in the foot here. But I still go back and toy with video episodes of Malevolent Movies. And so, like, I love all facets of what we do. We have a crossover episode between Midnight Myths and Mysteries and Malevolent Movies video that I still tinker with. It's just a lot. The editing takes a lot. I love hanging out with the guys and watching movies and, doing the podcast. But there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. And it's just gotten to a point where that's more consuming than the enjoyable parts. So I just want to get back to a place where it's fun to do the post-production and it's worth all the effort that goes into it. And I think that, I know I will get to that point. Just kind of hoping to crank out a film in between. But hope you guys understand. And again, can't thank the guys enough. Everybody's been super supportive.
Yeah. So, this would be a great time for everybody to do their best and go through the backlog, the episodes you haven't listened to. Now's the time. Instead of putting those off, if there's any you haven't listened to, or if there's more facets to the channel you haven't gone back and checked out because you're new, now's the time to go back to October. If you haven't listened 2 years ago, the first hunt, if you haven't yet, there's a fucking great, also Man with No Brain, there's a great Thanksgiving episode from 2 years ago that I listened to. I'm going to listen to it here in a couple of weeks. So yeah, this is a great opportunity to go back and listen to some of the backlog. Continue to share the channel with people that you think might enjoy it, especially the Emma Buckley show, because I still think that that's one of the best things ever. and it's evergreen. So it's not something, I don't think there's anything super dated in the Buckley show. So that could still, that can be the next Terrifier 2. It's going to change the box office. Get Benevolent Buckley show out there.
God, could you imagine if we made $6 million from Benevolent Buckley show?
God damn it! And that's how it all starts. You know, they were beating Art the Clown against our heads since like 2012 in various versions, and we've been doing the same with Buckley. So that means in about 3 or 4 years, we're going to have a huge Joe Buckley movie that makes $6-8 million at the box office. So anyway. This is again, by all means, continue to share the channel because stuff will return. This is a hiatus.
Yeah, and we do still have a Threadless store. We have a Discord that's almost a skeleton, but we'll keep those things up. You know, if there are people that are interested in hanging out or buying things, and I don't want to project that if we suddenly got a huge surge in subs, downloads, listens, or for some reason just straight up cash, that means that like everything will just like the gears will start turning. It would certainly help, but like really, we do it because we just love hanging out with each other. That's been the bread and butter of why we've done things for the last 7 years. But we just want to. I want to do something bigger, and I think that a couple of the other guys, or maybe everybody, is kind of on board with that. And I think it's just time for us to have some big dumb fun again, and hopefully we'll come back to this small dumb fun again.
Yeah. It's all part of the larger arsenal that is Malevolent Movies and whatever the production name is at this point.
The MMU.
The umbrella. So, eventually we're going to have novels. Joe Buckley's going to write a novel. This is a good time for Joe Buckley to sit down and write a novelization of Butcher the Baker's or Grace's Room.
Yeah.
And then we can sell that as a PDF online.
Absolutely. Well, and just for any creative endeavors from the Malevolent Movies crew, we and for fans, encourage everybody, do something fun, big and creative, or small. Just do something that you enjoy. And I hope the guys do some weird shit. Hey, Joe, if you want to start editing episodes of things, dive in, buddy. I'd be interested to see what you can accomplish, and we'll put it on the channel. Yeah. So hopefully this encourages some creative output all around.
All right. Well, I mean, if you have nothing else to say, I guess it's now time to unspool the absurdity and ridiculousness that is the collector's edition.
Now, Ryan, this is another Giggle Vision episode. I don't remember anything from.
I'm not
from
surprised.
I took too much. I legitimately and medicinally took too much, and so. Nick and I were talking the other day about how we both were having this thing where whenever we would hear your voice, we both thought, oh my God, Ryan is so mad at us. Ryan is so mad. And so I don't know what it was like. And I'm sure that it kind of sounded like you, Sean, and Tony were like the most sober individuals.
I did, because the idea initially was I was going to do an edible and all this, but then I got some overtime at work, and I was there was no way I could do anything and then still be ready to work the next morning because I've been having to go in at like 6 a.m. And I had just gotten home from work, and so I was on exhaustion for the most part, and just trying to. All I kept thinking is, I just want to get through this. This is a good time, but I just want to get through this because I'm so tired. I am so tired and so exhausted.
Well, how did it go for you? I bet exhausting, just more exhaustion heaped on top.
It felt like I wasn't going to fight through all that was going on. So I'm sure there are moments on my clean audio that you hear me chewing because I was eating that Whopper, sighing. Just because I was looking at what time it was, and I'm just thinking, okay, so if I get done here, I got an hour because I have to do this other thing, and then I could get 5 hours of sleep, and then if I can get to work at this time, because then we record on a Wednesday, and the next day was going to be my longest day between my two jobs. I ended up having a 17-hour day the very next day, and I knew I was going to. So the whole time I'm thinking, I just want to wrap this up. Can we get this? And I see Sean's face, and he's kind of like, because he's an hour ahead,
Oh no, I forgot about
Florida. That. And you can see that he's trying to get the train on the tracks.
Oh, shit.
And Tony's trying to, and Tony's engaging with Joe, and they're arguing. about Joe's ageism in
I
action
do
films.
remember one thing before I went into the void. Did Joe start getting legitimately angry about him having to defend his like disregard of older actors?
Yeah, I think he was getting a little irritated
Good.
because he was getting
the
heaped
spice
on.
melange.
He was getting heaped on, and you were like, "Oh, this motherfucker's really angry. This guy's really angry." You were egging it on, and I honestly wasn't coming in at him too hot. I think I made fun a little bit, but Tony was coming at him kind of hot, and then Trevor was. I think Joe was getting more not angry so much. I think he was getting frustrated. Though,
Okay.
that people weren't on board with his ageism against action films. But I will say you had some bits against poor Rachel Lee Cook.
I did?
You were going hard on her appearance and her looks.
Oh shit.
And you know,
I don't remember that.
And I mean she
she looks good for being in her 40s. So
but
I hope I was saying that. I don't know what
no,
I said.
you'll if you haven't listened, you'll see. And everybody here in a few moments will hear.
Oh no,
it wasn't the worst thing I ever heard, but there was some.
It's shameful. It's shameful.
A little bit of ageism, even from Rachel Lee Cook.
I've learned my limit, and it is 0. No more of this. Giggle vision for me might just have to be something else. But
you just have to go a little lighter. Yeah. Take the edge off and kind of get in that headspace. But yeah, you went hard. Did you end up throwing up?
No, I didn't. I don't. But I will say this: the next day, I'm like 100% sure that I was high still.
This
was only my second time doing this, and I woke up and I fell off like big time. And then as I was trying to go about my job, talk to other people in person, everything just felt like it was going really slow, and like everybody knew that I was high.
Yeah,
and it was like I was just paranoid. So yeah, I made big doo-doo.
It was I think it was everybody had their own sort of struggle in some way on the episode, either because you're just tired and it was just starting to go too long. And but no, Zach was also very, very good on point with trying to keep things moving along.
Okay.
So if Zach was on anything, I couldn't tell if he drank or it. So because he was very sharp and trying to move things along.
A couple of adults and a bunch of toddlers.
I kind of gave up on several moments where I'm like, and I was just like waiting for someone else to pick the ball up because I'm just gonna eat this Whopper. I got these chicken fries that are getting cold. I'm exhausted. I'm worried about the next day. It was just like,
all right, well, we've
there it is.
We've set this episode up quite well.
Yeah, so get ready, everybody, for the absurdity and silliness that is the collector's edition number 8. Spirit Halloween.
Welcome to the podcast, Malevolent Movies. But something's off, something strange. It's not the movie that's strange. The cast of characters has changed, or we've impaired our rotten brains, or it's a bogus mission, and therefore you selected the Collector's Edition.
The ground went sour. All right, is anybody else taking a bite of this thing?
That is better.
I'm ready whenever.
All right, Zach, let's do it.
Ryan, get us
Something.
off. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Malevolent Movies, the podcast, collector's edition number, whatever it is, number 8. And tonight is a very special night because if you do remember an episode of collector's edition where a movie called Good Ghouls Gone Bad was viewed, you do remember the conditions in which that film was viewed, libations and marijuana, and general abuse of substances and our bodies and our better tastes. Although I wasn't on that episode, I am on this episode, and we are doing it again. Everybody is high, drunk, exhausted, and or all of the above.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
Don't tell my mom.
We won't. None of our family know about this.
This is spicy.
This is a hot boy.
And we are all enjoying, with the exception of Joe Buckley, who can't fucking follow a bit to save his life.
I didn't read it. I didn't read it correctly.
I didn't read it.
I just thought I was supposed to eat.
Yeah. That's what he said when he was in bed with his mom. We are all enjoying the new Ghost Pepper Whopper from Burger King. Have it your way, flame broiled. And
It was very professional.
Yeah.
And not only that, everybody's under one sort of influence. We're going to be talking about the brand spanking new film, Spirit Halloween, the movie.
Oh, hey.
Spirit Halloween. You never thought you'd see a movie. I'm waiting for Kmart, the movie. I'm waiting for Walmart, the miniseries.
Bed Bath & Beyond, the movie.
Isn't Netflix doing that Blockbuster thing?
Are they? Maybe they put that awful documentary out, but
maybe we're just gonna start reviving dead stores. That'd be cool.
The big box verse.
Yeah, I like that.
Does anybody remember Purple Monkey in Ottawa?
Yes, the Purple Monkey movie.
I do remember
that's the first time I ever saw Joe and his brother together.
They hadn't been separated yet. That was before the surgery.
No, we were separate. I was probably separately looking for cool movies to watch. He was probably looking for lame movies to watch.
Mm-hmm. Joe,
you look like a little piece of shit.
No.
He actually watched the movie he rented. You just recorded it and then let it sit.
No, I probably watched it.
Anyway, yeah, we're eating Whoppers and hot Whoppers and
Hey Ryan.
Oh God.
Hey, what?
Hey Ryan. We did a recording with Tony.
Last night.
And Tony made fun of you a bunch of times.
Did he? Oh. I'm sure when the day comes we hear it, it'll be hilarious.
Yeah, it will. It was pretty funny.
But so who wants to start off describing Spirit Halloween?
Did we have a Criterion for this sucker?
You're the one who's in charge.
No.
It was filmed in Rome, Georgia from late 2021. Oh God, this is really spicy. Late 2021.
It's talking about the movie.
Yeah, and they wrapped in February 2022, and then in April they announced the movie.
You know what?
And now here we are.
What's the background of this thing?
I was going to say, what blows my mind is the idea that this took more than 8 days for them to shoot. Like,
oh, I know.
Somewhere along the line, I assume Spirit Halloween's attached to this, right?
Like
they're wanted this made.
Yeah.
It would have had to be from the ground
This
up,
whole thing makes their store look shitty and cheap.
Yeah, it's
well, it is.
I know, but like you think that they
charm,
wouldn't
though.
want
It doesn't look nearly as bad as Raid does.
The
I think
abuse
the Raid
of Raid
logo and name was abused.
Yeah, and I'd love to know. I mean,
damages.
Yeah. So, where do we begin? All right. So,
where did this come about, though? Was this some like stoned Spirit employee wearing some hiked up Michael Myers socks with a half shaved green hairdo, and like the corporate manager came in one day and he's like, you know what? I'm just spitballing here. What if I think it'd be cool? We sell this movie shit. What if we made our own movie? And then that higher up's like, you know what? I got a guy. And then he sells it off like it's his idea. And then fucking, hey, we're watching it.
Yeah.
I just like, how did this thought process happen?
Hey, we need to appeal to the kids. We need to get them hyped for Spirit Halloween. We need these people in our store shopping. And what better than a spooky little movie to get all the kids shopping there?
Yeah, this sits on the shelf along with other ill-begotten movies like Garbage Pail Kids and
Mac-a-Me.
Mac-a-Me, which was McDonald's movie. It's just and the thing about it is somebody with talent and the time, there could have been a cool version of a haunted, pop-up Halloween store movie. But this is not it at all. Cringy. What would have felt like to me is, let's say somebody did do the big budget pop-up Halloween haunted scary movie, and then the Asylum came along and was like, we need to do ours real quick. This feels like the Asylum's version of that.
You know, this
Blasphemy.
movie had a lot of charm in a way that hit me very close to my heart, because this felt exactly like a prime early 2000s Disney Channel original movie.
Yes.
Phantom of the Megaplex, Under Wraps, all of those goofy ass things.
I just rewatched Ernest Scared Stupid. And it feels exactly like Ernest Scared Stupid because it's a fun family movie, but it does get a little scary a couple of times.
Yeah.
There's that weird spider crawling guy at the end.
Yeah,
Nick shit his britches when that happened.
He did. Pooped his drawers.
A little bit of leaking.
Dude, Nick looks like I don't even know. Nick looks fried. Oh, Nick's gone.
He went away.
He's gone.
That's why Nick looks so concerned.
Wait, 1 down, 5 more to go to find out who is the
fuck.
true
Now the Oompa Loompas are gonna come out.
Who killed Nicholas?
Yes.
Was it Trevor? Was it Zach? Was it Sean?
It was
just
Joe.
us three.
Oh yeah. Those are my suspects.
Why would I kill? Oh yeah,
He can't see Ryan. So
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Did Joe just bully Zach?
I think he tried.
Did you bully Zach?
Zach beat him up. Beat him up, Zach.
Hey, Zach, we saw Zach without his
Coming over
nipples
there.
out, and he flexed, and we saw it.
Without my nipples out for the first time in a very
No,
long
your
time.
shirt. I'm sorry, your shirt.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of flexing.
No,
You're
seriously,
gonna hurt
Stretch the
yourself.
shit out of it.
especially now when Zach's doing it. Oh, don't you do that?
You're gonna hurt yourself,
When
Joe.
Joe flexes, he
biceps-
squeezes the muscle for some reason. So you're actually hurting your chances
I
of.
feel like if you poked him open, he'd
What are you
just
pulling on
leak
there?
out that
Oh yeah,
stuff
it's my
like the
muscle.
cheese from Taco Bell.
I bet you
Why
if
does
you,
your
if you-
bicep go down instead of up?
Oh,
It's
I
just
like
like-
that.
yeah.
We can still
It's
see
like a
Nick.
cartoon.
That's just what it does.
he's got the muscular flexibility of a Stretch Armstrong.
Oh, he's moving his chair.
He's just walking around in his little world.
This is an Ant-Man Quantumanium preview.
Yeah, dude, he's in the
He's Paul
quantum
Rudd.
realm.
Yep.
Okay, the movie kicks off. It is three production cards,
Oh yes.
not 50 like I thought.
No.
And I wasn't familiar with any of them. I think some of these were just invented to indeed make Spirit
Launder
Halloween
money.
Strike back.
Launder money.
These are
What
shell
was the budget?
companies.
Does anyone know?
I have no idea.
No clue.
I would say $50 and then use of one Spirit Halloween.
I mean, Christopher Lloyd's, whatever he was paid was probably the biggest part of
Yeah.
the budget.
We don't work for free.
They couldn't even afford his face most of the time.
No, he spends a good chunk of this money, and yes, he does spend a good chunk of the production money and a big chunk of the movie, just being a voice.
Hey, God bless Christopher Lloyd, man. If this is the second collector's edition episode he's in, and he finally looks the age I always thought he was when I was a kid.
That's true.
We've had him 3 times overall, I think.
He's been old.
because he's
yeah,
in
yeah.
Baby Geniuses.
He's been old forever.
He's been old for his entire career.
He's the antithesis of Paul Rudd.
But Sean's onto something.
He's Ryan's brother because Ryan's old.
Yeah.
No, but Sean's onto something because, like, when I close my eyes and I think of Back to the Future, this is the age that Christopher Lloyd was in Back to the Future. I know he wasn't. I know he was much younger, but
he was only like
he's
50.
always in my mind been this really ancient man. And so, like, I think he finally did it. He made it there, and I'm stoked about it. And I love him in this.
Yeah, I guess
I
he was
love
dying.
seeing
though.
Christopher Lloyd. I love seeing Christopher Lloyd. He looks like a walking stick with a suit on, but God bless it. He gives it his all. He's not, people have said for a long time Christopher Lloyd's difficult and he doesn't care on set now that he's old. He may be difficult, but he cared.
He's
More
just a
about
little
Spirit
grumpy.
Halloween.
He's just a little grumpy.
He cared more about Spirit Halloween than he should have.
I would assume
There's
so,
always been this
I didn't know
reputation of him
that.
being grumpy. I won't say bad, but grumpy,
He's old.
He's a little curmudgeonly. Nothing wrong with
like
that.
going way back like Taxi. But that's fine. I mean, he's Christopher Lloyd. But yeah,
He
the
likes
movie-
snapping at people. He says, "Where's my goddamn cappuccino?"
Yeah, I'm sure.
But the movie begins with it says Halloween or October 30th or something a long time ago.
It's 31st because it is Halloween Day.
It is Halloween. Okay, so it starts on Halloween Day a long time ago, and we see this Rolls Royce or this old timey car pull up to this looks like farmland, or it's like an open field with a small house on it. And there's
Nick was
odd-looking
immediately
woman.
scared. He said, "This all looks cheap off the shelf. All of this."
Yeah. And basically, what we get the gist of is that Christopher Lloyd, he's some rich guy, land baron. He got the deed or something to this land, and he's giving the woman and her daughter 24 hours or something like that to get off the land.
She's
And
an orphan farmer. She's farming these kids.
She's an orphan farmer. When we see her,
they need to be put to work.
We see her. She's pulling. She's
You
pulling a
need to
kid.
be put to work.
or death. One of the two.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, were
Death by
those
word.
I'll take
her
that.
kids? Where did all those kids come from?
A farm.
Farm, yeah, the farm. The
They
urban
keep
farm.
raise them in the ground like carrots.
Yeah.
As soon as their hair comes out of the ground,
Yeah.
they pop them out.
Yep.
They just yank them out and they scream like that thing in Harry Potter. Whatever that little fucking thing.
As a
and it
mandarin.
freezes. It freezes the
Shrublet.
children.
Shrub, yeah.
Guys,
Hey,
this burger.
I'm gonna throw up.
It's so
Don't throw up.
It
spicy.
was too hot.
It's
I
so
liked
spicy.
it.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to bite into it yet.
I liked it.
I'm looking forward to it.
What is it on the
I would
spice?
say get your garbage can close to you.
It's supposedly ghost pepper, but you know.
So
Ryan,
I
you
think
know-
there's
I
ghost
love how
pepper in the
orange this
cheese.
is.
Ryan, go ahead, take yourself a big old bite.
It's mild.
Do you see how orange this is?
It is quite orange.
Yeah, they have an orange bun. They got the orange bun.
I like.
Look at that.
I already
I like
devoured
to.
it.
It's like
Yeah,
that
it's
purple
tasty.
ketchup. It just looks off. I'm sure it tastes fine, but it
the
looks
bun
off.
spicy itself?
No,
No.
it's got a ghost pepper something on it.
It's a
Cheese,
soft. It's a soft but dense bun.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like a brioche kind of deal.
Wow.
It was nice. I liked it. Did you guys have the green one
That's not bad.
I didn't know they had a green one.
a year or so back?
Oh no, I didn't.
They had the green one and they have the Nightmare Whopper that was black.
Really
they
trying
made
to
remember
remember
that.
green food.
I know.
Yeah, I like Shrek
it's
sauce.
insane.
Give me the Shrek sauce on everything.
But it was
I don't
the
know- I don't
I think
know
it
what
was,
it was.
called the Monster Whopper. It was like a burger.
Yeah.
It was like a burger patty and a chicken patty and bacon.
Wow.
It was the whole fucking barnyard. It was
I like that.
too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
Just
like-
everything they had in the back when they were
really
making
was.
it.
Like it was the chicken fillet. It was just a Whopper patty. Like,
Yeah. Now,
Tyler's-
eventually, they will start dyeing the meat like some kind of wacky color, like purple
dude, I
or
hope.
black.
Yeah, Tyler is rocking back and
I'm into it.
forth like he's at like a Baptist church.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Give me
And
the
he's
snake.
feeling it.
Let me take the venom. Give me the
Lord,
venom,
please
oh, Lord.
help me from this. The fires of hell are burning me, Lord.
She's doing a curse, you guys. She's
Oh.
she's
Oh, the movie.
She's-
The
Wait, are you
picture.
watching? Oh, you
she's
guys watching
spitting
together?
fat lines on this old ass.
Can we? Because I don't want to goof on my boy Christopher Lloyd too much. But can we talk about how I'm pretty sure maybe I caught this and maybe this wasn't in there when he gets out of his Rolls Royce or whatever to grab the deed for this property. It's like he puts on the jacket for the first time. He didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
And the costume person was like, all right, the deed is in there. Just grab the pocket. He grabs in the opposite pocket and then without
Try to
hesitation
get
goes
it.
to the other one.
Yeah.
But he doesn't break. He doesn't break. He plays it cool. I
he's a
love it.
professional.
It's funny because like, so he's here. This is his property, right? He owns this land.
Yeah, I guess
And-
so. But I think he got it through nefarious means.
Okay, but either way, so he's being a dick, but like she's a squatter. I'm not gonna say he's the victim here, but if he owns that property, she had no right to go kill him.
Throw her
And
in
she's-
the street.
And she's farming
enough.
children.
That is correct.
Oh, goodness.
He's
At the end of the
farming
day-
And was there makeup on her? Was she made to, because she was a very odd
she looked a little weird.
look, and I don't know if that was makeup or if that's just they found a unique looking actor.
I didn't
But
know. either.
it was just, she basically she's a witch. She
I
puts
think
a
it's makeup.
spell. Yeah, she puts a spell on Christopher Lloyd because he tells him she's got to get out, and then he does a fake out. He does a fake out. He's like, "Oh my god, oh, I'm
It's a
choking,
great
I'm dying."
fake out.
Yeah, it's great because it's 84-year-old Christopher Lloyd playing an evil asshole, and then he's doing the fake out. It's not enough to kick the people off the land. He's also going to make fun of their religion. So
He also asked her for head.
he did. He's like,
Can I have some sloppy toppy? I'm Christopher Lloyd.
as soon as your throat gets to 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious shit. But so anyway, long story short, very long story short, Christopher Lloyd does die. The spell that she yells, even though he does the duck fake out,
murdered him.
but what's funny is because Christopher Lloyd's old.
In
and
front of the kids.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Fuck
the
them
kids are
kids,
into it.
Michael Jordan said.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Jordan famously said on the Today Show, "Fuck them kids." He got in so much trouble.
We actually
Yeah.
watched Space Jam 3.
Maybe that was Michael Jackson.
Joe's not funny.
Okay.
But he dies, and but we hear his body fall because we can't really have Christopher Lloyd fall down, and we're not going to hire a stunt double for just a pratfall.
No,
so
he just broke his hip.
Yeah, so we just hear that cartoon sound, and then it cuts to Chris Lloyd laying on the ground. And I guess he's dead. The spirit that these people put on him killed him.
His jellyfish comes out.
Yeah, it's jelly from Avatar.
Yeah.
Jake Sully wheels up. This was the very beginning. Just
Yeah.
before they went off Earth.
Hey, Chris. Jim says we're gonna merge the universes and we're gonna beat Endgame at the box office.
$1 billion franchise, I believe it.
And then he put his old ass in the cold water for 12 hours.
Guys, do you think we could still ever hold public office?
No.
Sure, why not?
No.
Why
what?
not at this point? Sure.
I'd be done for.
Can I
They'd
get-
murder me in the polls.
Trump was just in. Yeah, we can do it.
Can you give me three dinky donuts, please?
Dinky donuts.
What? So moving.
I did 3 drips. I don't know. I think I did too many.
Ryan, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm
Where's
so
Tony?
sorry,
Get
Ryan.
Tony. He'll fix us.
Tony.
Yeah, I thought he was supposed to shepherd it tonight. I guess he's busy, or he just didn't want to watch Spirit Halloween. I can understand.
Drip the spirit.
Drip the spirit.
So Christopher Lloyd is a blue octopus in the air, and then
and now we're skip ahead to modern times, and it is still October 31st, and I don't know any of the kids' names, but we are introduced to our Jake is the lead. Is Jake
Also,
the lead?
Bo, I know that because later on, so he's the littlest kid.
Yeah.
And when they go to his house,
yeah.
his grandma's there, and she's like, "You be careful." And I thought she called him bro, because she says
That
like,
would
"You
be
be
funny.
careful, Bo." But I thought she said bro, and I was like, that's a cool grandma. You only got 2. I thought you wanted 3. Oh, you got all 3.
You know?
Yeah.
Good
So
show.
we have Jake is the protagonist kid with the swoopy hair. Bo is the little one, and Carson's the one who's getting all grown up and too big for his britches.
Yeah, and he
Thank
likes
you, Sean.
and the way
Yeah.
we know that he is growing up is he keeps telling us and his friends that he's got a hair on his chest.
Yeah.
He's got chest hair that is growing in.
Well, and he says, and I quote, "I'm a big boy now." I remember he said that.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. This movie has really cringy dialogue.
Oh, I'm gonna
Tyler, I would
That's
say
how
to
bad the dialogue
drag
is.
your garbage can towards you. You should drag it towards you.
Okay.
Oh God. Get home.
Are you gonna get sick from a
I
weed
don't-
drip?
Tyler,
Well,
Tyler,
he
you're
used to-
fine.
He might have went a little too hard.
It's just
Yeah,
a
he
matter.
probably
It's
did.
just a.
I'm concerned about the food coming up.
It's just a pox of the mind.
You're right.
Yeah, there you go.
So those kids riding bikes,
Yeah, there
right?
you go.
Yeah. We got kids riding bikes, talking about
Like in
Halloween.
Stranger Things. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is like Stranger Things
Whoa.
for a new
Hey.
era.
They did look like them, but also the one kid we called him Justin Short because he looks like Justin Long, but he's really
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah, he's a small boy. He's small.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah. And we basically get some quick plot.
Wait,
That's,
another one looks like Gatton magazine.
Gaten
yeah.
Matarazzo.
Yes, did we say
Justin.
No, he doesn't.
No,
that? Yes,
there's-
he does.
He looks like the other kid from Stranger Things. The gangly one, right?
Oh, 11.
Yeah.
Mike.
I
The
thought
poor
it
man-
was
the
bald.
poor man's
Does she
looking
grow
at
hair?
bald.
Yeah, yeah.
Bo looks like Gatton magazine
Ah.
because they have like the little squish face.
Yeah. Curly hair.
The same squishy face, curly hair.
Squishy face, missing jaw.
Well, and there's someone in this movie with an extraordinarily sharp chin.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get to her. The
I
sister
said
of Bo, I guess, is the kid with the shaggy haircut. But basically,
No,
these
wait.
three
That's
No, no.
Carson.
Bo's a
Carson.
little dude.
Carson. So who's
Carson's a bully,
Bo's
bro.
He's the
kid?
littlest dude.
Okay. Oh,
He's
yeah,
the science nerd. He loves the periodic
Yeah,
table.
yeah.
Did you not gather that much
and he's
about
a
him?
lot younger.
Did you not read his shirts?
Yeah,
Yeah,
learned
he
he's
says like
into
science is cool, yo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love science.
Love me some science.
One of the shirts was funny. I don't remember why, but I remember laughing at it. I can't remember why.
Yeah,
now.
why are these junior
Yeah.
high kids hanging out with this third grader?
Yeah, I mean, this kid's more than just smaller. He's quite a bit younger. The other,
Well,
He's got like a shirt that says,
but he's really
Einstein
smart.
is my idol.
But he's really smart, so maybe he, is a few grades ahead.
Oh,
There
yeah.
it is.
He's in the
There it
smart
is.
boy classes.
Yeah, this movie's
Smart
got
pants.
depth.
It's got layers,
Mm-hmm.
commentary.
So there are other bikes.
You know what happens? Yeah, I don't remember. I'm gonna pull it up on the
Oh,
Plex. Hold
then
on.
they accidentally find a Spirit Halloween, and they're like, wow.
I don't think I could do this. Not high.
What is that?
and they know
They're
we're
Try
all
to do it
Spirit.
high. What the fuck?
The weird thing about this movie, which is a big commercial for Spirit Halloween, is they never
He's
call it
got it.
Spirit Halloween.
Right.
Oh, that was weird.
Also, they show up upon this Halloween store on October 30th or whatever. If you've ever been to a Spirit Halloween or
Oh my
driven
God.
past one in and around the holidays, the parking lot is completely slammed. There's
Oh,
no,
yeah.
there's one car for the
There's
employees.
a truck that's sitting
Yeah.
there, and they go in there, and there's no one in the store.
I don't know.
Something's happening to Tyler. He's
What do you know?
transformed.
I did too much.
It'll be okay. It'll be good.
Tyler's in the
okay.
stratosphere. He'll be fine.
I'm on a second sandwich.
A second Whopper?
Burger?
No, I just got a little chicken
He got a
sandwich.
chicken sandwich.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
It's
Also,
a bad
Nick's-
idea.
I got some of
Nick-
these nacho
Nick
fries.
looks like he's in the fucking quantum realm.
This is Quantumania right here.
The kids, where are they?
they go
They're
to
in
the Spirit of Halloween.
The
Yeah,
spirit.
they just
Halloween.
want to check it out for him.
Yeah, and one's like, "Wow, we better." And one says that the really cool line of like that one of the CEOs at Spirit Halloween probably wrote, where he goes, "Man, these costumes are awesome. We're definitely getting our costumes here." Like,
Yeah, we love Spirit Halloween. It's so cool in here.
you know how
Let's go
kids
party at the
talk.
Spirit Halloween. Let's hang out.
I said it would have been really funny if when they got scared by the ghouls, they read the ghouls' product name, the full thing, with the code.
Scary ghost doll baby with the chainsaw. Ooh.
Gary Ghost Doll Baby with the chainsaw. Oh no, it's Gary Ghost Doll Baby with the chainsaw.
I don't like that.
That's funny. This
episode's gonna take a
Again,
minute.
there's a lot of things you could have done with this movie that weren't done. That right there would have been phenomenal.
But there is some phenomenal realism because the first
Yeah.
thing they do when they walk through
Crying.
those doors of Spirit Halloween is they trigger all the animatronic ghouls and ghosts.
Oh my
and
god, every
play
fucking
with
one of them.
Oh yeah.
And you have to deal with them too.
Yeah. They do look around Spirit Halloween, and then the one with the chest hair is like, "Hey man, we're too old.
Oh, he calls it peach fuzz. I just saw that
Peach
pop
fuzz.
up.
He's
He
like,
says, I've got peach
"We're-
fuzz.
We
I'm
are
like a
too
peach.
dang old to be trick or treating. Heck, we're like 13 now."
They're going to be going into high school next year. We can't trick or treat.
Yeah.
Like it's next year. They're
Right.
early into this year. It's
Yeah, why
only
not?
October.
Why isn't it one last hurrah? Like, hey, bud, this is my last Halloween going trick or treating. Like,
We're gonna do the Simon Pegg keg stand.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. We got to mac it with an older gal.
Yeah, no, whatever. What the fuck's
But-
happening?
But the lead, so yeah, we get this info, and we get a bunch of shots of Spirit Halloween. We do see one bored, blue-haired employee way in the back, which is very realistic for Spirit
Yeah.
Halloween.
They got nose
Um,
piercings.
So Spirit Halloween knows. They know what they are. So I mean, I appreciated that.
There's
but-
one car in the parking lot in the establishing
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. Just like a
there.
real location.
It's an empty Kmart.
But what's interesting is the lead kid. He's a very angry, shitty kid. You don't normally get the angry, shitty kid as your lead. It's usually the second friend. But this kid's got some anger because we find out his dad died of
Yeah.
blood disease. And the way we
No,
learned
it
that
was
is
first.
hilarious.
It was in your bang. It's not. No, it was your It was blood and bones. It was
Yeah.
one or the other.
It ended up being blood, but his little sister thought it was bone. And he
Yeah.
goes, well, I guess blood is made in the bones. Very awkward, very weird.
Yeah, it looks like Jesus made your bones wrong.
Yeah. Look, I would have liked him to go a little bit darker with the kid. Maybe he's like setting fires, like maybe something like that would be cool. But
Well,
I guess he yells a little bit. He yells a little bit too much, as boys are wont to do.
yeah, we find out we find out through movie stuff that the kid's dad died. His mom recently remarried, and the guy she married had a small daughter. So now the sister is part of the family.
Small dick.
Well, Rachel Lee Cook.
Hey, that's right. You forget the delectable Rachel Lee Cook.
It's a bite-sized penis.
Been a long time since we've seen Rachel Lee Cook.
Josie and the Pussycats. Bring it back.
She's 42 or 43 online.
Yeah.
But she looks like a stretched out 16-year-old.
Ay.
Her face.
Oh, that's acceptable then.
No.
Okay, I thought you were referring to genitals.
Looks like
that's
a 16-year-old with the face pulled back.
Why, when Tyler said 16-year-old, did you immediately think genitals?
Because I had no idea. I thought that's what the conversation was going.
Nobody else here thought genitals when Tyler said 16-year-old.
I have no idea. I thought it was a crash joke. I did not agree with it. But a stretch out face, that's fine. If she just looks all icky, that's fine.
Beep. Tyler, edit this out. Beep, beep.
Okay.
Like all of it, I want to hold public office one day.
So they're at the store.
What
They
if we
decide-
were
they-
all-
they leave the store. They
What
decide-
if we were the Supreme Court justices?
Yeah, no. Beautiful.
A lot would get done.
I might go a little something like this. No,
Yeah.
all right, Zach, please continue.
So they decide. So yeah, the one's like, we're not. I'm too cool to Halloween in this year, and he's like, that annoys me. So then they leave, and the main character, the angsty boy, he goes home.
Jake.
Yeah, Jake, and he goes home after and he's his stupid, dumb, baby, idiot sister,
Ass sister.
new sister, wants
Yeah,
princesses.
her honor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
stepsister.
the Hulkamania. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? To his point, he has a damn good point. There's no reason you should be putting out purple and pink princesses as Halloween decorations. You could dress up as one. You can go knock on all the doors you want. You don't put that in the front yard.
Yeah, his
Unless
sister
they're
really is a dope.
And they're decorating on Halloween afternoon.
Yeah, right. They're gonna have to take this down tomorrow.
It's like those old time movies where they're putting up the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve, which I know was an old time tradition, but still, when you see
those divorce papers take a long time to fill out.
That's true.
So he rolls up, and he's pissed. Stupid baby sister wants princesses, and he's like, "You're
God, leave
stupid.
me alone. I'm trying to put my makeup on.
You're
my
stupid
sick
little
vampire makeup.
You're a dumb little baby," he says, and she runs inside and cries. And then his mom's like, "That wasn't cool," and she goes inside. And then
she's not being a good mom right now because she's kind of winging it.
Yeah, and then
she's
you've
not
got-
into it. She's not
so
into it.
Stepdad comes down and he's like, "Hey, not cool, bud.
Listen,
now you have to hang up the rest of the Christmas lights." And then he looks up at the tree and he goes, "You don't even know me!" And like, he rides his bike away. It's so fucking weird.
Well, he breaks the shit too. He kicks it.
Yeah. But like, was that line supposed to be like, "You don't know me, I'm afraid of heights"? Was that what they were? Because
I
like,
think so.
Yes.
It was just so weird. Like, it's just a ladder. He didn't ask him to get on the roof. You know? Oh, hey, Tony.
Well, hey guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Holy
Everybody
hell,
act
what's
sober.
happening?
Got a full house.
We do. The entire gang is here.
Everyone act sober, quick. Tony's
Act
here.
like a TV dinner in here. Are you a cop?
It's
Oh,
a Dad's
cops.
here.
Are you a
Fuck.
cop?
Tony, don't narc on
You have
Nick.
to
He
tell
wants to
us.
run for public office
You have
someday.
to tell Nick.
Hey,
I'm
snitches
not,
get
no,
stitches.
I'm not a cop.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
I'm undercover.
Oh, okay. Guys, it's not a cop. He's undercover. Don't worry about it.
Oh my Lord, Tony's got a beard. His collar is buttoned undone. What
like
the
that?
hell?
Shit is getting
Oh my
out of
Lord,
hand.
we got after hours, Tony.
It's
What
getting
the hell?
It's 7:35 p.m. and we are.
This is
This is some NPR stuff.
Tony
I'm glad you're here
Nights.
because Tyler's had a little too much. You know that
Look
scene
at
in
him.
Super Troopers where the one kid's really freaking out in the
Yeah.
back of the car? Yeah,
Right.
Tyler's real close to that. So
Oh,
we're-
that's great. Oh, that's
We-
great.
You can
That's
tell
great.
because he's rocking back and forth
Rocking
constantly.
He's got the.
He is the metronome
He's-
right now.
Well, he's providing the beat for everybody else, guys. Let's just keep
Tyler
up.
is
How about
a
we keep up? How about instead
Tyler
of
is a
criticizing, we keep
representation
up?
of all time.
Yeah, he is our on-set representation of time, so he remembers in March of Time to great.
Get us out of this nightmare.
We're not even into
I
the
don't even
movie
know
yet.
Yeah.
Well, he's walking home.
He goes home. Yeah.
He
So
goes
the lead
home,
kid goes.
yeah.
The lead kid goes to Connor's house. It's not Connor.
Carson.
Conrad.
Colby.
He goes.
Whatever.
He goes to Longhair's house, and or no, he doesn't. He goes to the other kid's house with the grandma.
Doesn't Ryan? What the
He
hell,
goes to
man?
both
That's
houses.
not
He
even
goes.
right.
He goes to both houses, but I don't
does it
remember
really
which
matter
order.
what order he goes to the houses in?
No.
It
I
doesn't.
think it does, Sean.
Yeah.
I think
You
it
know,
does, Sean.
that's not true because it sets up that Nerf guns are going to be used later in the movie.
That's
So
true.
it's
Yeah, he's an
Foreshadowing.
extreme. He's the Nerf master. He's like
Yes.
the Nerf kid.
Yeah, it's Nerf or
They're
nothing.
So he's-
modified Nerf guns.
So after he talks to the
He
friend
shot a
that,
hole in the drywall.
that
know, and
doesn't
nobody-
His mom is
like,
gonna be disgusted with him whenever she
Halloween.
sees that.
That's a funny goof.
And he
And
does it
then-
well. It's because he doesn't have a dad. He
Cut.
does. So there's nobody. They find that out. We find that out. So no one's going to beat his ass.
to Fright Night.
So he's fine.
I
his
can do
house.
whatever I want. I've got no daddy.
Where his sister.
What's your excuse?
I've got a nice father. I've got a nice, loving, understanding father.
He's
Stop
very
spreading his
understanding.
cheeks.
He's a good man.
I was not.
Are we at the movie theater
As
yet?
rem-
He's trying to
No,
outlive his
because
job.
has
We
his
haven't-
little stepsister said,
We
"I'm
have to
sorry, your
meet-
dad died of bone cancer." Yet
Oh no, that's later. That's when he gets home. That's when he gets back home.
I'm
Guys,
sorry,
it's,
your
guys, it's going
papa's
great.
dead.
It's making a lot of sense, guys. It's going
Good.
great.
Good. We meet another
This is-
character.
more coherent than the
Yes,
last one. I
Kate.
feel
We meet
like.
Kate. We meet
Yeah.
Kate.
Oh Lord, we meet
We get a
Pointy Face.
Zendaya type.
Carson's older sister,
Yeah.
and she
Spirit Halloween Zendaya.
she is going to a big Halloween party, and those boys are too young to go to.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I
no
think Trevor's
kidding.
onto something. Do you think that they cast kids that look like famous
Other
other
kids?
people to be the Spirit Halloween
Aiden
version of those
Oh,
kids?
100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Yes,
that's why I get
this
the
is-
asylum vibe. That's why I get the mock
So,
monster
like,
vibe.
Justin
if there is a-
Short.
If there
Yeah.
is an MJ costume,
Yeah. This is it.
Asylum
and
vibe
I
sounds
bet,
like a
I
new
bet
metal
the
band.
lady in the photo on the thing is her.
They cast the models from those like
Yeah.
like one of these was in
Hey,
like
it would
like
be
kid
cheap,
cowboy
yeah.
costume and they're like
Yeah.
get in here.
Yeah.
I mean, this
And
this
then-
film is already horish enough. Why not
Yeah.
just do that? Yeah.
It's already
Yeah.
what?
It's what?
It's just horse
It's
price
horse.
point.
You heard it.
Horse.
It's horse.
Yeah.
Horse.
There's enough horseradish on this enough.
Yeah.
Listen to this horse's ass.
Hey, you're looking real horse tonight.
Oh, we can't forget we meet the smart kid's grandma and from the Jeffersons, and she's
With the she had that Spirit Halloween wig.
She,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
she got the ookie
The
eye.
tag was still on it.
Yeah,
The, the Einstein wig.
it's got to go back on the shelf. That shit ain't cheap.
That's right.
Make sure you got their
That's
seat.
product.
Got their
You
seat.
gotta push the product. You fucking
Yeah.
Also,
20-year-old
don't go too
college
close to any open
dropout.
flames, please, madam.
Continue.
Hey, you guys
Go
sound like
open
you've been
flame.
next to a bunch of open flames. Jeez Louise.
They've been
Maybe.
burning.
I use a
They've been burning
vaping
them.
system. I use vaping pods. There's
Yeah,
no open
Joe's-
flame.
Sure, Joe's from the
Joe's
fucking
vaping
future,
fucking like
bitches.
diesel or
I'm
something.
sucking on
Distillate.
robot dicks.
Online distillate.
Oscar.
now Nick now looks like he's in a Jack Kirby
He does.
comic panel.
Fucking
Yeah.
jeez
looks like
Louise.
This almost looks like Eyed Wide Shut.
Holy
It
This
looks
is
like
scary.
Creep Show. Yeah, it's got a Creep Show.
Dude, hit the fucking gas on this magazine. Let's go. I'm fucking launching right now.
Hit the fucking
Hit the fucking gas on this magazine,
of the
bro.
show.
That was our beat drop. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, so he's back at home. He's getting ready. I'm sorry your dad died of bone cancer. And he's like,
Yeah, the little girl
was
comes
blood
walking
cancer.
in and apologizes. I'm sorry your dad died of blood cancer, and that's why you're so pissed. What the fuck? And somebody sat down and wrote this line.
This
Basically,
Yeah.
really,
Like this-
this all around is just a
This is
shitty,
how they got the
awful,
exposition
terrible
out of
family.
this.
Bad family all around. The family just needs to burn in
Bad-
flames, I say.
yeah.
Burning flames, says Joe.
They had to justify it somehow. He's sitting there. He's putting on his vampire makeup. He's meticulously applying his shitty thing of blood. And then Night of the Living Dead is on one of the TVs somewhere. Is
Yeah,
that
nice
maybe that's in
public
his room?
domain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. And then we take the bikes to the local movie theater where we think we are going to go see Night of the Living Dead again after they just showed it. Was it Fright Night?
Hey, it's Fright Night on the marquee.
It was called Fright Night, but they're not showing the movie.
Yeah,
The event is
I was
Fright Night.
disappointed.
I'm pretty sure there was a Night of the Living Dead poster. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. Maybe he was prepping to watch Night of the Living Dead by watching
So he can
Night of the Living
sound
Dead.
cool to his friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna say they're coming to get you, Barbara.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
they
he's gonna be-
whoa.
you do some Criterion Collection live there, and then so we think we're going into the movie theater to watch some horror movie, some spooky movie.
There's a
for Fright
pre-show.
Night
There's
Fest.
a pre-show.
And it's a goddamn puppet show.
Pre-show,
A
you
puppet
say?
Earlier, I thought the chest hair kid was being a dick about being too old for Halloween, and then they went to a puppet show. And I
This
was like,
really
he's
is
onto
something for grade schoolers.
Yeah, I was like, he's
should
onto
not be
something.
here.
Rainn Wilson was there. Rainn Wilson was there.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
With a
he's dressed
hat.
as Willy Wonka.
Yes. Fucking wonky donkey.
Wonky Donkey. Rainn Wilson as Wonky Donkey.
Wonky donkey.
And this
Like I
puppet
bet if you look up the Wonky Donkey costume, it's this guy on the picture.
Oh shit. Google
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Donkey.gov. Take me to the sky.
WonkyDonkey.gov. So they're at this weird Punch and Judy show at the fucking music box in Chicago.
and this you
Somebody
would
in a
think
banana suit.
Illinois on the thing.
It's in Illinois apparently.
you would think you would use this puppet show is to create some extra exposition for the movie.
Nope.
But
How
no, the
about the
puppet
same
show
thing
just
again,
gives
in
us
case y'all
the same
forgot?
exact first scene that we saw in the movie. But now it's puppets.
Yeah. Well, maybe you forgot.
Well, like if they whacked each other a little bit, yeah.
Well, we knew, but the characters didn't know.
Yeah.
So
No,
that's it.
no.
So they go to.
Well, no, it is a movie for babies, so they do have to explain things a couple times. Yeah.
Zach put it perfectly. It's a Disney Channel original movie. This is a DCOM.
Yes.
It just is. This is the vibe.
I like the
those
one with
movies.
the pretty lady house. There's a house with a
Smart
pretty
house.
lady in it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Peg Bundy. Pretty
Smart
lady
house.
house.
What do you think about you like that house, Joe?
I like
You
the house. I
smart
want to live in the
Yeah,
house.
You like the smart
like
house.
the
don't
house.
you?
It's got a pretty lady.
Yeah, he
like
likes
the
the
smart
house
house.
that takes care of him and is
Oh,
embodied by a
it
pretty
picks up
lady.
my
He's
Oh, you mean
living
his
in
real
that
life, his
house.
actual
Yeah.
real fucking life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one won't like judge him
Oh,
secretly.
Well,
she's
oh,
not
so
real.
it's a fantasy. Okay.
Yeah. So they go to the adjacent dance that's happening, apparently,
Oh yeah.
at the movie theater, and they run into Pointy Face Girl and Marissa Tomei flirting with
Yes.
some fucking jock. Aunt
Yeah.
May's there
Yep.
as a devil.
Spider-Man, you're my son.
Where's Spider-Man? He's my boy, Spider-Man. They're flirting with some jock, Ray Marino.
Hey man, he's dressed as himself for Halloween. He's
At
hard.
first,
Yeah, I
at
respect
first-
it.
At first, I thought they said Dan Marino, and I was like, "What a weird old football
Specific.
reference for the
Of all
show."
the people
Ace
that choose to
Ventura.
get. Who do
Because
the
I-
kids love?
Wow,
The kids, not
Dan
Patrick Mahomes.
They're
Marino.
big
No.
Jim
Josh
Carrey fans. They love the gym.
Ace Ventura.
Yes, they
Buddy's
love him.
Buddy's dressed as Ray Finkel.
Refrigerator Perry comes walking in to see you.
He rescues the dog, and then he has dog food in the cigarette tray.
And Joe's either tucking or he's got hemorrhoids.
No.
This is unintelligible garbage.
Some other kid
People
shows
don't
up.
like
Hey,
it.
okay,
That's
that
the truest thing I've heard all
unintelligible,
night.
that unintelligible garbage has a name, and it's Joe. And we'd prefer if you'd use it when you're
Yeah,
talking.
thank
okay?
you.
You just dead named
Thank
him.
you,
just
Zach.
dead named him.
You did.
I am disgusted. Thank you, Zach.
You're welcome.
At least one person cares.
So they talk to Dan. No, they talk about Ray Marino, and we find out that I wish I knew the name of these fucking kids.
Eh, it
The lead
doesn't
kid-
matter.
The lead kid.
Danny
Jake is the
Carlson.
lead. Bo is the little Caleb Matarazzi. And then the bully, the long haired, he's a bully. Carson's a dick.
Carson's a dick, you guys.
Yeah.
Tyler says Carson's a dick.
Yeah,
Carson
Carson
speaks some
He's a
truth. So.
dick.
Carson
got
speaks some
chest
truth.
hair.
So
Hey, let's get this guy.
Oh, Ryan would love Carson.
yeah, fuck yeah,
Fuck this dude. Fuck
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Let's do some trolling.
Because Jake is being, and I understand Jake's point of
His
view, but
dad
he's
died.
yeah, I understand his point of view, but at the same time, as the movie
You can't
that's
hang
on,
around the moper all year.
It's a real bummer,
that's
right,
true.
Joe?
Yeah.
Toughen
You're a real
up.
bummer.
Yeah, Joe,
Yeah.
you're off the island.
Uh-huh.
So
Anyway.
I don't really know where that goes from here. Is this where they go to the Halloween store and they stay the night?
No, now it's Halloween.
Basically.
Well, they make the plan to tell their parents they're each staying at each other's house,
Oh, yeah,
but then
they
they're
do
all
that
sneaking off to the Halloween store.
Yeah, that's
'Cause that's
what
the- that's
happens
the-
next. Because we see Jake packing, and he's like on the phone, and they divulge that information. And then he grabs a picture of his friends with his dad, and it's a really weird picture
I need my daddy picture.
of some adult
It's
man
a
we haven't
weird
seen.
thing to pack on your way to the night at the Spear Halloween.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
to
In case I
use
get
as your
scared at the
bookmark in
Spirit
your book
Halloween.
of shadows.
In case I get scared, I need my daddy picture.
Well, and we find out. I don't know if we see it at this point, but like the book has like a "Love you, son. I'm your dad." Heart.
Oh,
dad
yeah.
in the book.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need a bookmark to show that he loves his dad. He has the fucking book that says it in there. You got hold on. Tyler's got a brain blast. Jimmy Neutron over here.
No, teacher, don't call on me.
Well, no, but like so later on, it
He's
almost like
he's regressing.
later on,
Oh
like
no!
a
Instead of sending Tyler through time, we're sending time through Tyler.
Yeah, but later on, in like a Saw 3, like cruel twist of fate, he has to burn his pictures of his daddy and daddy.
Oh, whoa! Spoiler.
Yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Whoa. Come on, you guys. I've never seen the movie, so once
You're
you
spoiling it for Tony.
spoiling it for me.
We gotta.
Well,
we're trying to pitch this to
far,
Tony.
right?
Yeah, and I want to commend all of you gentlemen because I had been told the title of this movie, but then forgot it, and I pieced it together what fucking movie it was from what you guys are talking about.
Fuck yeah.
All right,
Okay,
man, we're
cool.
on our way.
So
We're on our
it
way.
all makes sense. Continue.
It's
Yeah, so
Halloween.
they hatch the plot. They're like, we're gonna stay in Spirit Halloween tonight. It's gonna be sick. And I will say this: I thought this was the most realistic idea because, like, a lot of people think that's stupid. Because Maddie was like, "That was stupid" when I told her about that someone would want to stay in there. My friends and I hatched a plot when we were 14 to sneak in and stay inside Menards for 24 hours because they had this upstairs area, and we never did it. But we really wanted to stay up there.
Fucking carpenter's sons.
We had a
That
plan to hide up
rules.
there. It was awesome. Like we snuck up there, and it was like this sick hideout. There was because I think I had seen Employee of the Month, and they remember that movie with Dane Cook. They had a
Don't talk
hideout.
about my dad.
Dane
Go see my
Cook
dad out of this.
over here.
Yes.
It's like a
Yeah.
private clubhouse next to like a bunch of saws.
Are you
Well,
talking about
they
the
sell
Menards
furniture.
break room?
Yeah.
I don't
Zach
know.
wants to look
I
like
want to
that.
go in
went
the
up there and
break
smoked
room.
Big Sig.
I want to
was-
go in the break room.
I
Yeah,
was
we're gonna hang
I
out
was a loyal
Wait,
Menard
Nick,
boy.
See?
Nick, sit back like that with your arms back again. I want to get a picture of you. Please.
This is like a space
He looks
odyssey.
like Michael Cera.
He does.
More like Michael Syrup, idiot.
I
Alright.
convinced a couple girls in high school that Michael Cera's name was Michael Syrup.
Oh,
Yeah, and you,
I just- I
drizzle
put them
those
on a-
bitches
on a
on
couple
some pancakes.
Yeah.
Drizzle them
Bitches,
bitches on
on
some
some
pancakes.
pancakes.
Nick, what
remember
store
Lumberjack
would
Man?
you want to
Remember
stay in
Lumberjack
overnight?
Man?
I do remember Lumberjack Man.
Dildo Factory?
No.
Mazel tov.
Nick tried to.
Doll Factory.
yeah.
I thought it'd be a good
Dildo
bit. I thought it'd be a
Factory.
good bit.
Stop
Callback.
killing comedy, boy.
That's
Oh,
Shut up, Joe,
wow,
you
that's
son of a bitch.
sacrilegious coming out of your fucking mouth.
Yeah. Oh, it's
So
like
anyway, it's
like
Halloween.
nails on a chalkboard.
It's Halloween. All the kids are just wandering around the street in their costumes way too early for trick or treating.
They're also not going to
that's
any
cool
houses.
Now.
They're
That's
not.
That's what the
They're
kids
just
do. That's
walking
what the
up and
kids
down
do.
the street.
They're just-
Halloween's officially 36 hours now. That's what the kids do.
guys, this is a men's club.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is like a stag party.
This is the
Oh,
fucking
God.
Masons podcast.
That is essentially what they do. Yeah.
We're
6
gonna
people
go look
listen.
at. We're gonna go talk about chemtrails and
Oh Christ! All right, I gotta go.
So anyway, we're moving along, and
They go
Halloween,
and they get
we're
there.
going. Yeah, so he collects his
Take it
boys.
to the store.
They go to Spirit Halloween. They dump their
Hey,
bikes like they're garbage.
don't forget Big Bully Boy. He's got his guitar, his axe strapped
Oh,
to it.
yeah.
And they're like
God.
what's
That's what the
they're like,
cool
what's
Oh, that's
that
right.
for? And he's like, this is gonna make you dance.
This is for chicks.
Wait,
And
does
play
he
a
ever
little
use
Zeppelin
the
later
guitar?
tonight.
No one He did does
No,
not.
silly. He put a Nerf gun in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
that's
spoiler.
right.
Skip ahead to the
sorry.
time
Shit,
code
there's no
below.
guitar?
Sorry.
His guitar was still in his room. the entire time.
Whole
They
time.
showed establishing
Oh,
shot.
he-
Tricky.
The whole
See, that's what
time.
Spirit Halloween does.
You
You get in your
can't
mind.
Get your dick
It plays
sucked.
tricks on you.
You can't shred on a
So-
Nerf gun.
It gives you the tricks and not the
You
treats.
cannot.
So the boys go into the Spirit Halloween, and then they're like, there's again not many cars there, but somehow they're able to get in the store and never leave the store. And the one employee there
Locked
just like
in?
doesn't care.
No, dude.
And
There's
he
a
failed out of
setup.
college. His parents don't love him. He don't give a
Yeah.
he
shit.
does work in a Spirit
He
Halloween.
didn't even lock the door, dude. It was unlocked the whole time. 'Cause the kids were
He
just
is
dumb.
a seasonal employee.
Yes.
There's like a graveyard, spooky graveyard setup in the middle of the store, and two of them hide in two fake coffins, and another one hides in like the tiny little like mini golf.
The mausoleum,
spooky
yeah.
house.
It's just a cupboard.
Yeah, it literally is like a cupboard. They just hide in there, and they're like, "Hey, I think they're gone. All right, let's get out of here."
They just have a lot of Spirit Halloween fun involving all the props and
They really did.
Yes.
It does look like a good
but
time.
it doesn't even seem.
We should
Yeah.
do this, guys.
62.49.
The decorations, they're not toys, they're decorations.
Hey,
Yeah.
fellas,
They're
Don't
not meant
play
to be.
with them.
Not meant
fellas,
to be
I think Zach's
toys.
onto something. We should go to Spirit Halloween, and maybe we'll have fun like they did in the Spirit
Oh,
Halloween.
let's make a movie in Spirit Halloween. It's called Spirit Halloween, the movie.
The movie.
Escape from Tomorrow did it.
this
We
is
can
how
do
it
it.
happened.
In this one, Joe as Flubber gets his dick sucked.
Oh yeah.
Tyler,
Oh yeah. I'm all gooey.
Love it.
And my
I
dick's
love it.
hard.
explain in your own words, in 12 words or less, the connection to that thing you said with the man singing songs about Spirit Halloween.
Okay. Nick, let's go. Comedy music man. Make spirit song. Maybe in movie.
Question mark.
You did it.
Yeah, there's a internet celebrity man, music man from the Chicagoland area.
Oh,
Man-
I know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the Tennessees now. Nick,
He's in the
Lutzko.
Tennessees now. Yeah, Nick, let's go. Tyler was wondering if he was
He made some
involved in
spirit.
this
He
at all.
did some Spirit Halloween songs on the internet, and Spirit Halloween's like, "That's cool. I'm gonna give you money to do that." And then he's done it the last couple of years. He keeps making these weird internet songs about Spirit Halloween.
I don't think any are in the movie.
No,
No, I
was,
don't think they
to be-
are.
yeah, I was
No.
gonna say I don't.
So next
That's
chapter.
so weird.
Fast forward. What the fuck? Dunk on this.
Oh,
Where are
then-
we?
Maybe in part 2. Maybe in Spirit Halloween part 2.
There is a big to do about Bo being lactose intolerant, but
Yeah.
him eating
Oh,
a
God,
milk
yeah.
dud.
Yeah, no,
He
it was a
says,
Maltese.
if I eat that, I'm gonna get
Or
the shitties.
Maltese. I'm sorry, a
Don't
Maltese.
you roll
Nasty.
milk in there?
Nasty.
Oh, this is also where we see that this is maybe set in Illinois.
Yes, it
because
was
the
written in
book
the
they're
book.
looking at has a photo of what this area used to be, and above it, it says Illinois.
Oh,
Whoa,
I didn't even
whoa,
catch
whoa, whoa. Is this a true story?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah,
this is-
yeah, yeah. The
Illinois
Spirit
is a real
Halloween
place.
was
I mean,
built on a burial ground.
It's a true
Ooh.
story. I'm doing it.
This is listen.
They moved the headstones, but they didn't move the bodies.
How many times has Joe said that on the Malevolent movies?
Dude, I don't know.
Hold on. I'll log off and check, Ryan.
Please do. We'll get 2 more views.
Yeah.
We're lucky.
And then they first see the tiny little creepy doll like walk out.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even spooked. It was just in
No.
there.
And
was
are
just
we
there,
gonna
and then we
assume
hear-
that Mr. Lloyd moved that doll? Was inside of that doll, or
Yeah.
He got
Yeah, he would have-
upset, doll. I can tell you that.
He just
Yeah,
he just wants to
sneaky
like
spirit.
chill him a little bit. He doesn't want to outright scare the boys yet. He just wants to maybe sow a
he's
little
scouting
bit
them
of
out? He
doubt.
does only need one of them, so I guess he's probably scouting right now.
Yeah.
So this is like
Um,
phase 1 of his plan.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, then the boys they go have a good lay down and they eat some Maltese and read a book. So that's pretty neat. And then the power is turned off because this is an old building.
Yeah,
Um,
and
It's
it's,
an
yeah.
ancient Toys R Us.
Nobody's gonna steal from this shit.
Yeah, and it's Halloween night. They're done. You know, have you ever seen a Spirit Halloween on November 1st? I'm
No,
not.
it disappears at midnight. Goes.
It sucks back into the ground.
Back to the horrifying
Like the
clearance
Poltergeist house.
bins.
Yeah,
Ooh.
exactly.
It just folds in on itself, man.
75% off. It's ghoulish.
I don't even think that they do % offs anymore. I think they just pack it up for next year.
Joe's ass 100% off.
My ass is not free.
They just take the signs down and lock the doors in Peru.
Now that's
We'll be back next year.
See you next year, everybody.
So we cut back to the older sister.
Yo, shout out Zach's cats.
Oh yeah, Decker's hanging out. Oh, and Katan's here too.
And the other one's on the chair.
That,
All
the
right,
whole
anyway.
Hell yeah. I didn't know it was this kind of podcast.
Yeah, brother.
We told you there was going to be pussy on display.
Oh, come on, Ryan. Ryan, come on. No one asked.
Ryan,
Oh, yeah, that's a nice hairy pussy you got, Zach.
Don't punch
Christ.
down.
Ryan's
Oh,
the
yeah, I
grass
forgot about the
horny
Rachel-
one.
the Rachel
That's
Lewis
his.
joke.
Fuck is Brian, these idiots.
He's the horny grandpa. We all know this. That's his role.
So then,
The girl
we
goes
cut to the sister,
lady's
and
house.
she's like getting her costume of girl in striped pants and jean jacket, which is like a popular costume.
That's
this
a
year.
great
Harley
costume.
Quinn Hammer.
Yeah. Is that what it's supposed to be? Because she's not.
Oh,
You know.
yeah. I think it is.
Who
It's the
knows,
off-
dude?
it's
But
the
that's what the
off-brand.
kids like.
I guess.
It's the
Spirit
juice,
Halloween
the
movie.
juice
Because there's
ghost
nothing. There's
or whatever.
nothing licensed
juice
like in
ghost.
this movie.
You know,
Nothing.
that
You
fake
can,
Beetlejuice.
yeah, you can't see anything
version.
licensed
Demon?
except for
Juice
stuff
Demon,
that's
that's
Spirit
right.
Halloween
Oh,
branded.
shit.
Yeah.
Like they don't have like any like spooky gremlins in the background or like anything like that. It's all just Spirit Halloween. They have the money.
Tyler's acting out a play. What's going on over there?
It's a one-man show.
He's
about-
writing movie 4 right
Nick's
now.
doing
He's a
De Niro.
conductor. He's a conductor.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh Christ!
Are you guys aware that there's a Spirit Halloween the movie sweepstakes where you could enter to win $13,000?
Oh,
dude, let's need that so
I'm
bad.
entering
That's all
Tyler
right.
right
Don't
now.
you
Let's
be
do it.
busting
Tyler
my
right now.
balls.
Hell yeah!
I'm locked in. I'm gonna steal it. It's in my mailbox.
What the
So the
fuck?
kids see a scary doll.
And at this point, I think aren't the parents starting to get suspicious
One
that maybe
parent.
that's what they said they were
The
gonna do?
sister,
Yeah.
the sister goes to the other boy's parents' house to drop off a phone, and the mom is like, "No, they're over at Bo's house," and the sister's like, "Oh, they told me he was gonna be here."
Hey, but you know what?
Interesting.
She covers for.
And
She
that was
does
cool of
that.
her. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
"Go
But
away, I
she
goofed
fucking
it."
knows. Yeah.
I blinked. Sorry. Yeah, they're totally opposed. My bad.
Uh-huh.
So then she goes to Bo's, and the grandma's like scares
She's
her
just on
for
the
some
porch.
fucking reason.
She's on
Yeah.
the porch at like midnight. It's pitch black.
Yeah.
got the dead eye.
Cold Illinois weather. She's gonna catch the chill.
Well,
Go
yeah.
inside.
Get your chill.
So then,
Joe doesn't know what it's like outside on
You should be a
Halloween.
gentleman, Joe, and offer her a jacket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, remember when
Yeah.
you slipped on the
And
ice
a
and fell on your
massage.
ass?
she
You
could
fucking
cut
liar.
you
Jacket
up
and a massage
crawl inside him like a
next.
tauntaun. So
It smells worse on the outside.
so then the sister Bo's grandma's like, no, they're not here either, you idiot. And then she walks away, and then she checks Instagram, and one of the boys had put on Instagram a picture of Spirit Halloween. Is like,
Yes.
ooh, gonna be
I'm
even
gonna break in later.
later at night
Gonna
time.
be cool here, and then his two friends that are going with
Yeah,
him
I
are the
can't
only
wait to
two.
break in too.
Yeah, that's the only
Thanks for the
engagement it's
invite.
gotten.
What I love too is that like he doesn't have any likes on it, which means his friends didn't like his
No,
post. They just
just-
commented underneath.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
real cool guys.
I'm not gonna throw you a like. Sorry.
No.
Jodes.
We cut back to Spirit Halloween, and this is where they get to meet.
The
Not-
ghoul.
Well, they meet the what's the actual name of the fortune teller box that's in everything?
Jackie Rama.
Zoltar?
Yes,
Yeah,
Zoltan, whatever it is.
yeah.
Zoltan, whatever.
Zoltan.
This is like
Zoltan.
this is yeah.
Fucking Dewar's my car. Zoltan.
So this is like they meet the spirit box, and it's got yes or no as two options, but these
Yeah.
dumbass kids can't figure it out because they ask
Who is the ghost?
Yeah, they ask
Yeah.
it a lot of questions that are not yes or no. As a matter of fact, at one point, the cool kid with the chest hair asks her two questions, and she responds with yes. And the questions were completely contradictory, so they figured it out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
They
Let's
got
go.
Who am I going to marry someday?
That's
Yes.
not in this
Who,
movie.
Joe?
That's
Who?
not in
No,
this
who?
movie.
I thought
No.
Joe was wanting to do a Mary
Let
fuck
everybody
kill.
say who Joe's gonna marry.
Oh, yeah.
I say Joe
His
is gonna
mama's
marry.
asshole.
No, thank you.
All right, one vote for his mama's asshole.
Yeah, okay. I hope no more.
I'm gonna say Princess Meghan Markle. She's gonna get divorced to Harry, and Joe's gonna sweep her up.
What?
That would be a huge get, right? That would be a big get.
Tad wearing Meghan Markle's skin.
Okay,
would be my guess.
Christ,
he's gonna walk down the aisle hand in hand with the ghost of Kubrick.
I was gonna say Tad's girlfriend.
That chick in England, she married a ghost legally. So if she can do it, Joe can do it.
Yeah, I could technically do it.
No, that's true. Yeah.
And I'm a priest, so I can do it all in one afternoon.
Yes, Joe, you're a priest. Every fucking episode lately.
Big Lebowski more like small Leditsky.
No, not small Leditsky.
Small Leditsky.
No, I don't want to be small Leditsky.
Ryan was crashing, or Tyler was crashing there. You didn't have to finish his joke for him.
As a comedian, I had to. I knew where he was going. I had to.
Tailspin, dude.
If he comes up with something like small Leditsky, I have to help him.
Yeah.
You're a good friend. You're a good friend. So anyway, what happened next in the movie?
Oh yeah, so then
they get chased around by the Christopher Lloyd demon.
The goop jellyfish.
Avatar squirm.
Yeah, the Avatar squirm goes into a ghoul.
What animatronic does he embody first? Is it the Pumpkin Man?
No, it's the like skeleton thing. Yeah. And it follows him around. I mean, it's fun. I love the fact that these are moving, and they obviously didn't put any budget into like making the mouth move or anything. So it's just like Christopher Lloyd's voice over top of the animatronic. Yeah.
With the floppy jaw.
Bro was totally in studio.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think they did mocap Spirit Halloween.
He didn't mocap for all this.
Where the children come.
Like Benedict did for Smog.
Yes, he was wearing the suit and
Hey
everything.
Ryan, you'll never guess what Joe didn't do.
Oh God, there's a million things. But what
Wash
was it?
all of his crusty socks.
Joe watched an old man in a movie, and he didn't say, "Wow, fuck you, you're old."
Whoa!
I thought this was a completely appropriate role for Christopher Lloyd. He wasn't jumping up and
Someone
down.
that was born before
he
you,
wasn't
Joe. I'm
chased after a dinosaur. Yeah, he wasn't being chased by something fantastic. This is a great role for an old man.
Bitch is getting fired up.
Absolutely, yeah. He wasn't jumping out of a helicopter at 85. He was standing and talking. I don't like old people in action movies. It's dumb.
What I tell you the other night, Joe, don't take no shit. What I tell you the other night, Joe, don't take no shit.
What's the cutoff, Joe? What's the cutoff for the old? For what's cutoff?
For an action movie, I think you can be about 50.
What about Tom
50
Cruise?
years old?
So they have to look 50, though. Look 50.
No, they have to be 50. I want 50.
Paul Rudd is 52. Is he? So he can't do action anymore.
Hey,
I think it's a bit old for action. Yeah.
Does anyone happen to, off the top of their head, know how Marlon Brando was in Apocalypse Now?
Well, Apocalypse, that wasn't really action.
Probably early 50s.
He's not doing it. That's not my issue with it. It's whenever the elderly are being
there's no action in
exploded
Apocalypse
and running. My big issue is the elderly versus running. It doesn't make sense.
Hey,
this boring ass movie with boring ass napalm drops every 5 minutes is fucking boring.
Marlon Brando is not an action
guy.
He isn't. You know what I mean?
Marlon Brodo Baggins. Everyone knows him.
Joe gets fucking angry when he's high.
I just like to express my feelings. That's all I want.
Having a bad high.
Joe, what about Sean Connery in The Rock?
Are we harshing your buzz?
No, I'm fine.
What about Sean Connery in The Rock, Joe?
Yeah,
I haven't seen The Rock. I have no idea.
Michael Bay, I'll never see a Michael Bay movie.
No, I don't care
hipster.
for that.
You don't care for it. All right.
So anyway, the boys
Jack
are getting...
Nicholson does some action in The Shining. That's some
It's not really
upstairs.
action.
And he's chopping on shit. He's running up and down. He's doing violence. That's a little bit of action. And
okay, well, how old was he on the show?
I don't know.
Listen to these
Probably back under 50.
Listen to him go.
What about the entire cast of the
It's like listening to my
Expendables?
fucking parents fight.
Yeah, I don't think the Expendables works. Yeah, no.
Have you watched it?
No, I don't need to.
Then how
bunch
do you know it
bunch of
doesn't work?
80-year-olds in wheelchairs jumping out of planes. I don't need to. No.
80-year-olds in wheelchairs.
No, fuck them. Don't need it.
I remember searching for the Expendables on Netflix, and it had a review at the bottom. It says, "I don't think this works, Joe Buckley."
Yeah, exactly. No, not for me.
Letterboxd. He's got a letterbox, and it's all
I don't think
movies
this
he
works.
hasn't watched.
I
And he
don't
just
think
says,
this works,
I don't know
guys.
if this one's going to be any good. He's not going to watch it to find out.
No. I don't care
Anyway,
for it.
we're back at Spirit Halloween.
Sean's got to put his 12 kids to bed, guys. We gotta let him go.
I'm sorry.
The Walsh family band's got to go tuck themselves in their one giant bed.
We're back in the Spirit Halloween.
Oh my gosh.
The boys take the bare minimum effort into hiding from this animatronic. They hide inside like a
Right. They're in a
wishing
crate.
well.
Trench.
Something, yeah.
Like in a fucking war in a trench. In this old Toys R Us that is now a Spirit Halloween.
It's Vietnam.
It's Vietnam.
Whoa. We're not in the trench yet, guys. We're not in the trench yet.
Oh my
no.
god.
I need to have this play
because
I don't
Christopher
remember
Lloyd
any of it.
needs to embody like 2 other
Take me
spirits,
home, Jesus.
including a giant teddy bear, a
Yeah,
la
it does-
dolls.
Yeah,
They
it does.
lock
Has that
they,
happened
they
yet?
lock themselves in the
that's
back room, and while all this is going on, Sister Pointy Chin realizes, oh fuck it, they're in the Halloween store, and she breaks through the roof because the front door
Pretty
is
badass.
dead belted.
Like a Batman
So she's-
villain.
It was
Like
okay because
Catwoman.
she's not old, so it was totally okay for her to
exactly.
take
There's a
that.
little
Yeah.
bit of action. She climbs up the fire escape.
Hey, if
Goes
she was
da-
the
goes
grandmother,
down.
so if the grandmother was scaling the roof, would you be okay with that? Or would you
Yes,
have an
that'd
issue
be
with
so
that?
fucking
my
sick.
God.
Why not?
Are you kidding me? If
Listen to
Grandma
this
dropped
motherfucker.
in, you're telling me it wouldn't be cooler if Grandma, with her one wonky eye and
Yeah.
her Spirit
It
Halloween
would
wig,
be
dropped
funny.
in
Yes, it
through-
would be funny, but it's not action.
awesome.
That would not be an action scene.
Why are we in an action debate?
It's
I have
Discussion about the Spirit Halloween movie.
Because Joe
They just
hates the
don't.
elderly.
Sean, they clearly just
I
don't have the
do.
respect for Spirit
They
of
do
Halloween.
scare me a little. I'll
He
say
doesn't.
that.
Oh, Tony, take me home.
They don't have any respect
they're
for Spirit of
stuck-
Halloween.
They're
No.
stuck
Spirit
in the
Halloween.
back. They're stuck in the back room, and
And
they
at one point,
realize.
the kid makes mud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Us, that's how
yeah.
they get caught.
He says,
And then
I'm
that's how
lactose
he get caught.
intolerant. Sorry.
Because he ate that.
See, that's what the
Salty.
lactose
And
And then they made a
Later.
big stinky. Yep.
Yeah, that's what that line set up.
Hey, Joe, was that poop old enough for you? They were going to use the turd as a
It's
weapon,
fresh.
but
Yeah,
it
it's fresh. If this kid had 3-day-old shit in his pants, I wouldn't believe it. I would
Oh
not
my
believe
God.
that he
Joe
would
is
have
a
shit that
sliding
old in his
scale
pants.
for the ageism per object. So flies that are 2 years old are too
Bo
old.
makes mud. It alerts the Christopher Lloyd ghosts or whatever.
They
And
knock
then-
its
and
brain
at
off.
At this point, yeah, he knocks his brain off, and then he's turns into the big teddy bear. And this is where they link up with the sister because they like are back in like the main area of the Spirit Halloween, and she plops down, and they grab the not Nerf guns, not legally Nerf, guns.
They
Yeah,
send,
the
it,
Nerf
they
guns.
send it off the Nerf serial numbers.
They're modified.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not, yeah.
Yep.
So they grab all these Nerf guns and they just shoot the shit out of the thing.
Yeah,
but then and this is the point where they Jedi run away. They speed
they ran so fucking fast.
Guys, was he
under
planning
cranked them
was
running.
he planning on
somehow.
killing his buddies today? By the way, because
I
he
won't
brought
do
the
that
Nerf
to you
guns that
guys.
are supposed to be the
Yeah,
ones that
lethal.
broke
Yeah,
drywall,
lethal.
right? So he brought
Uh-huh.
those with him here, knowing that the only other people here were his friends. Do you think he was killing these 2 little bitch boy babies so he didn't have to
Maybe.
do trick or treat
No.
next year?
That's
he
what
was just-
Dan Marino told him to do, so he invited him to the party.
It's
The ghost of Dan
Oh.
Marino.
It's just like the Good Son. Everyone loves that Macaulay Culkin vehicle, the Good Son.
Culkin.
There's not 20 letters in that name.
There
There's
is.
like 3.
There is
Dick.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of
they
letters.
run
It's
to
McClunky
yet
Culkin.
another back room.
How many rooms does bitch
How many
got?
back rooms are there at this Spirit
Another
of Halloween?
fucking
Infinite.
office.
Yeah.
And they whip out the Book of
Blueprints.
Shadows that Jake has, and he starts reading about Alec Trevelyan, whatever the fuck his name is. Alec who?
Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek.
Alex
Yeah.
Trebek, Alex
Yeah.
Windsor.
Spay and neuter. Spay and neuter.
Oh, also,
That was Bob
uh,
Barker. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. That was offensive to game
Yeah,
shows.
old
I'm
people
sorry.
shouldn't be on game shows.
Old people
This
should
is
not
not
be
a
on
game
game
They're not
shows.
jumping.
Old.
I'm fine
You're
with
on
that.
a
They're not
game show?
jumping.
They are
Fuck you.
old.
So, did we talk about not Zendaya doing like a whole front, like a whole bunch, like a
Oh
whole
my
dance, like
god.
what would you like? I don't know, front flips. It's not front flips. It's hand flips. What do you
Karate
call those?
slaps.
It's like
She
okay,
does some
so
Spider-Man shit.
Remember in the Lost World
Yeah,
where
Oh yes.
the cartwheels. She was a cartwheel expert.
yeah, well,
she was a
And
genius.
she killed the dinosaurs with cartwheels.
gymnastics because she just kicks him,
Wow.
and it's not in like motion. He just kicks him, or she kicks the bear to save one of them. And it's just like there's no reason for her to have done it other than just
No.
because she knew how to do it And
You
they were,
gotta
"Would
know
you
how
mind?"
to do it.
Hey,
Get
we
that
saw the
T-Rex
pictures
in the
of her
face.
Right.
and
That's
the little
fair.
girl doing gymnastics
That's
on the
fair.
bridge.
Oh, they said
And
that.
that
Oh,
established she can kick
chaos
some
theory.
ass.
Children are chaos. They can
She
do
can
anything.
climb. She can go down chutes.
What
she
is
can
up with this
kick.
buck?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
Fired up. I'm okay.
Yeah.
He's vaping that fucking space juice.
Skunk juice.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
chemical runoff or
No,
something.
no, I swear it's not.
just raid.
It's
It's just
hemp
raid.
that's a little bit synthetic. It's a little bit
speaking of raid,
synthetic thought.
It's a little bit
It says
synthetic.
on the can of Raid, don't use this to make fire. And they
Yeah,
do
do
it.
not
They do it
do
in the
not
movie.
do not ignite a ghost with this.
Children are
please.
doing
That's
this
on the
now.
I think we've
can.
got a lawsuit on our hands.
Children are
Probably.
taking fentanyl with ghosts and they're slapping each other.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's beautiful. It's
I didn't
beautiful.
know
It's
that.
lab tested.
That's happening in my
Completely
hometown.
safe.
Yeah.
Tony
Yeah.
is
It's
my
happening right
Tony.
It could
outside.
be
It's
happening
opening right
in your
now?
very home.
Yeah.
Oh my
Go
gosh.
look out the window.
I gotta get on Facebook right away.
In your home, your children could be vaping distillate. Ooh.
I miss
Joe, why do
this
you,
boy.
Joe, get up close to the camera. Get up close to the camera.
Okay.
He looks exactly like Shaggy and Scooby Doo.
He looks, dude, he looks like a fucking sex offender on the other side of my fucking door.
Not a sex. No, I prefer Shaggy much
Same
better.
thing. It was the same thing.
Shaggy.
I'll do a Scooby snack or two.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's hear your best Shaggy. Let's hear your best Shaggy.
Do a Shaggy.
Do
Do a
Shaggy,
Shaggy.
Joe.
Well, zoink, Scoob! There's a couple of bad guys outside chasing us, and I'm scared, Scoob.
That
Honestly,
is so
Yeah.
much better than I
Yeah.
expected.
yeah.
Yeah, not
I could
terrible.
have swore that Casey Kasem was here in this room with us.
This
I thought, you
ghost
said
of
Case,
Casey.
I thought you said Case Keenum, and that that reference is
Case
only
Keenum.
gonna. I
I
think
got
Sean's
you.
the only one who knows why that would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Never for.
Fucking DJs.
Yeah. So, well, he's a quarterback.
I didn't get it. I figured it was a sports thing.
He's a quarterback.
anyway,
I'm sorry.
uh,
I'm sorry. He's
DJ.
not allowed to have a hobby. He's just allowed to be a
Good-
quarterback.
you know
He can't
what?
be a
That
DJ
is-
on the side.
Yeah, he can't be
Not
a
if
good
he's over
dad.
50. Not if he's
I'm
over
sure
50.
he
Over 50,
shopped
get the
at
fuck
Spirit
out.
Halloween.
DJ
Next quarterbacks need to dress up.
Yeah. So
Look out,
we get
Scoob.
to they're in the back room and the teddy bear's trying to get in. They block the door and he's just out there. He's like, "You fucking kids, I'm gonna eat you." And then Zendaya
How much
finds
skin?
she does find a hole in the ground. She finds a trap door for some reason. And
Yeah, you know the
They
trap door
clearly
in all your
don't-
local
Yeah.
Toys R Us's.
well, there's clearly not a trap door because the shot, when they all
Oh,
go
yeah,
into
oh,
the
yeah.
trap door, they all lean into it at the same time as if they were all gonna fit through it anyway. But they
tumble
found their way
through
out.
it.
Yeah,
Not
they
at
find their
all,
way out.
dude.
Like Alice in Wonderland.
You know,
And this is also we learn that Christopher Lloyd's spirit ghost thing is restricted and restrained by what it takes on because the teddy bear is not strong enough to get through the door.
Like
Yeah.
Ant-Man, it don't got the mask.
That's right.
The mask.
And then it's like the movie
I didn't even know he
The
wore a mask.
Barbarian, where they're just going down further and further into the hole.
Oh my lord.
And then Christopher Lloyd does leave and get a new body. I really liked the goof. He goes and gets this like big ogre man body. Like
Hammer
a
on
Buckley
one
guy.
hand, saw on the other.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
breaks down the door, but then he realizes he can't open the trap door
No
because he doesn't have
hand.
hands. So he's got to go find one. I love
That's
that.
called comedic timing,
Yeah,
guys.
it got me. It got me.
That's why
Yeah,
Christopher
Lizzie.
Lloyd is the best in the biz. Too bad he
Yeah.
can't get any work because of his age.
That's right.
Yeah, bring up the age. Bring up the age. Get it right.
What do you think he made on this movie? What do you think he made on this
Because
movie?
America
Probably
hates
about
him. Mike Joe.
85,000.
You think?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for a
but-
day and a half.
That's a
before.
cold meal. You want Doc Brown? That's a cold
He made
meal.
more than
bitch.
that. He made more
That
than
might
that.
be. That might be. Well, they had 13,000 left over for the sweepstakes, which Tyler, I've signed you up for. I signed myself up as well.
Thank you.
Um,
I
Go ahead.
guarantee
Thank you.
he made more. IMDb says it made $36K at the box office.
Yo, that didn't
made more than
pass the budget shit. We're fucking broke now.
Yeah, everybody knows you make your money back on streaming now. You can check us
Jesus
out on
Christ,
Paramount
Shut the
Plus.
fuck up.
They
Jesus
should've put out
Christ.
the clown in it.
Netflix ass shill.
Rip
They will-
his ass.
Oh,
Streaming
Joe's
will
big
fuck-
corporate. He's all about
He's
big
all about
corporate.
I
corporate.
love
Yeah.
the big
Love the corporate
corporations. Yeah.
streamers.
Sucking the
Yeah.
police.
I
Big
love it.
Sucking
stream.
the police.
Wait till he starts talking about Mike Flanagan miniseries.
Well, I mean, there's
Who
only
the
one
fuck
I
is
can
that?
watch, sure.
What about the Mike Barnes miniseries?
I'm completely fine with the Mike Barons. If he ever wants to get back in contact with me again, I'll be civil. I'll be completely fine with him.
Well, you got
I'm
beef?
not
What are you guys
gonna
talking
go
about? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not-
He's scared of Tyler.
Absolutely not. I am not going to back down. I'm not going to.
Tony,
Absolutely
I'll
not.
tell-
I'm not going to back
I'll
down
fill
from
you
Mike
real
Barons
quick.
ever.
Yeah.
Mike Barons, he played the Grim
shit, here
Reaper
we
in Butcher
go.
the Bakers. There
Oh,
was a
yeah,
moment.
He was
There was a moment
greasy.
on
He was
set.
greasy haired.
There was a moment on set where Joe was being Joe, and
Okay.
Barons stepped in and was like, "That's rude." And
Jesus Christ.
Joe's been
yeah.
scared of him ever since.
No, I have not been scared of him.
It's
I
okay.
went to his wrestling event with Tyler, and I got a free T-shirt out of it.
Great.
Joe Buckley won. Mike
What are we
Barons
talking
0.
about then?
So Joe's winning.
Everybody's winning.
Joe's up one.
I got drip off him. What's he got off of me? Nothing.
I got drip off him. What's he got off me?
This boy is hot tonight. Everybody
Drip
listen.
off of him.
I got drip off him.
So anyway, then so they go in the tunnel and they find more stuff in the tunnel. They find a skull down there. That's
It's not a very good skull.
It
This
sure
is
is
I'm
a weird Halloween
stepping
skull,
into-
huh?
Stepping in to say it's not
a
a
bad
good
skull.
skull, you guys.
I love when Nick checks in from the bottom of a Play-Doh can every once in a while.
That's because he's spiraling
from a fucking
Guys.
oil slick outside.
I don't know.
R.I.P.
I don't know. I don't know up from down. So
That's fine.
Uh,
You're doing great. You're doing great. So,
Neither
but the
does-
skull wasn't good. Nick, the skull wasn't good though.
I did not like it. No,
Oh, man.
you could get the right skull. Ah,
Yeah, you want
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Look at
I
me,
manifested
Dorito.
this.
Has materialized.
Materialized out of the bottom of the Play-Doh can. Amazing.
That was
I
tripping.
manifested that, you guys.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah, my oil's all fucked up. So
Too bad they couldn't manifest a good skull, right, Nick?
Yeah,
No,
the
they
skull.
couldn't.
Fuck that skull.
you could get a good skull for like $25. That was like
They were
That was a
asked
spirit
to
that was a
already.
real Halloween
Yeah.
skull, and that's
And
why
they
I
were
got
like-
beef with it.
And they were
And
like,
they
hey,
gotta
let's
paint
not
it.
I
make
would
it
give
dirty.
an A+ to the rest of this entire movie, but because
The
of,
skull.
of that,
Oh, that
The
was
skull
it.
did it.
no.
That
I was-
skull did not jerk you off. You did not have a
No.
good time with
Thanks,
it.
Maury. So the skull did not trick you off. It is not the father.
The
So
results are you
yeah.
did not ejaculate from the skull.
So
Oh,
the
fuck
kids are
me.
down there and they're like, oh, this is spooky. And that's when our
The stupidest thing ever.
four-legged
Oh, never mind. No, I
creature
like this
shows
guy.
up.
The Exorcist. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
Oh,
just
yeah.
the
This
little
was
the
fun.
lead
Yeah,
scene
this-
from the Exorcist.
This was a fun bit, actually.
Yeah.
I liked
looked up-
him.
Ryan, ready to defend the fuck out of
Lisa,
it. Here we
Yeah,
go.
take
No,
this away.
I-
Yeah.
If I could, I would, but no, but yeah. So Christopher Lloyd possesses this another animatronic, but yeah, it does kind of like the backwards weird walk thing, exorcist thing, and it
The
chases.
spider.
Oh yeah.
It chases him around. I mean, it's the same thing that he inhabits some sort of doll. It chases him around. But the whole time it's Christopher Lloyd's voice just
Yeah.
yelling nonsense out of all of these.
He's like saying,
CG things.
yeah, he's saying shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you,
He's
Roger
delivering
Rabbit. I'm
lines.
gonna
Christopher
put you in the
Lloyd do be
goo.
saying shit. He do be saying
talking,
shit.
yeah.
He's just doing lines from the Adams Family the whole time.
Ooh.
He's doing when good ghouls go bad.
So can someone explain to me what this house is? Because I definitely didn't like pay attention enough to know why this house is down here.
I thought so. It seemed Lovecraftian to me. There's like this underground tomb with like a witch's shed in it. Like I was hoping like for the end of the world to start after they start fucking with this stuff, but
Yeah,
no.
Stealing your
cool.
memories.
Some
Not that
cosmic
kind of
horror
budget,
type
though.
things
No.
going on. So there's a house underneath the Spirit of Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In a
yeah. There's like a
cave.
creepy tunnel and like a shed. There's a shed. There's a horrifying shed.
Is there a fucking Shrek in there?
No, there's a shed.
But
there's just
forgive
an
me, forgive me.
emaciated Shrek.
Forgive me, didn't see it, so this might have already been answered. But like, doesn't this mean that it's not necessarily that the Spirit of Halloween is haunted or whatever? It's that the Toys R Us that was there prior was.
It's
Because
I mean,
that
yeah.
would have had
Well,
to have
yeah,
been
and then
there
the
before.
Sears prior to that, and
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
and like, so they bring up, like, they find the box that's like, here's how you kill the spirit of this old bastard, and they find his license. That's how they know that this is his spirit and everything. But you're right that anything that was on top of here,
Right.
did this happen yearly? Because actually, that would
Yeah.
actually lend credence to why mom is so worried later with very little evidence that her boy's in
They should have said that shit up. They should have said, "Hey, that building over there,
every year
they never renew the lease because the business fails."
Right?
What's that about, man?
Also, I mean, dirt cannot hold up if like concrete was poured over. I mean, that would have been crushed years ago.
What is Joe, engineering update? Thank you so much for the.
Caves are
fucking.
That wasn't like a cave. That was like dirt. They were like,
yeah, but you can put hard stuff above caves.
Yeah. But it would, the weight of like this giant mall would crush it.
I'd crush
I'm telling you, cave
so malls have more mass than regular.
But like this cave's pretty far down. Do you think? Okay, so there's a mountain deep in a cave. Do you think the top half of the mountain is light?
These bitches talking archaeology.
If someone put a Sears on top of the mountain, it would probably cause a cave in, is what I'm saying.
Well, maybe, but like they didn't put. I mean, I think that they probably had to structurally work. They're flat buildings, you know. I think all the weight is distributed.
Wait, why are you guys doubting the Earth? It's been doing a good job for a long time.
Strong.
Thanks, Earth. Hey, everybody. Shout out to Earth for doing a good job for a long time.
The Egyptians how'd you build their pyramids.
Right. It's the same logic. It really is.
I think that
I don't trust in dirt logic. I'm sorry.
But here's the thing: it's those worms from Dune, from David Lynch's Dune, Joe. That you know those were strong.
Dune, more like doomed. Doomed his career, bitch.
It could have. No. His career was revitalized back in the 2000s.
But he's old now, and you don't like
he's old now.
We're going to get one more series. One more series one day.
But as long as he doesn't run.
Movie.
As long as he doesn't run.
No. It's Unrecorded Night. It's called Wisteria. It might still happen.
Probably not.
Check
anyway,
it out.
Cool.
What's next in the movie?
Joe, are you gonna go see the Fablemans?
How long is he in it?
I don't know.
I gotta see how long he's in it. If he's in it for like 5 minutes, I
I'll
probably
ask
have
him.
to
Hold on, Joe. I'm calling him.
Hey, Steven.
Hold on. I'll put him on speaker.
Tony's
Put him on speaker.
Joe.
Tony's got Steve here.
I'll put him on speaker.
And we what?
Okay.
Hold on, he's got Steve here.
Steve, what's up? It's T-Dog. What's happening? Big Joe Buck wants to know how long is his main man, David Doogie Lynch, in the Fablemans?
Oh my God!
What's the runtime? What's the screen time looking like?
Well, I can't
6 seconds, man.
You know what? You always fucking do this, Steve. You always fucking you toy with everybody, and you say that there's going to be something cool in your movie, and it fucking sucks. I'm sick of it. Friendship's old. Fuck you, Steve. Sorry, Joe. I couldn't get an answer. I guess I just have to go see the movie.
Himself.
Oh my goodness, David Lynch. How? Okay, so I would like to ask you about your project
Joseph,
Unrecorded Night.
Thank you for allowing me to haunt you.
No problem, Mr.
I love
Lynch.
Spirit Halloween.
I'm absolutely fine with that. Yeah.
I thought it was a
Sometimes
wonderful
I like
film.
to think of a bad smell. That's Joe Buckley.
Inspiration comes from the strangest of places, Mr. Lynch. I understand.
I just like to live in that smell.
I would like to assist in any way with that.
Keep
You know
your
how
eye
he
on
paints.
the
You know how
Halloween and
You know
not
how
on the
David Lynch
spirit.
like paints and shit like that. I bet if we went in his garage, there was so many like nudes of Joe that he had painted.
God, it's so many.
Well, he has a nude photography book. David Lynch's nudes.
He's
got that on pre-order, or what do you got? You got that on pre-order? Or?
I checked it out. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, he's got it on pre-order.
Yeah, pre-com order.
What about this? Wait, but what about this?
Pre-order.
What about this fucking house that's under the earth in the cave?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
going on with that?
Structurally unsound.
Fucking knows.
Yeah, it defies.
I talked to the
physics.
civil engineer.
This
it's
is why
fine.
you get sinkhole insurance.
This is where the movie lost Joe. It was this debate over
I was disgusted with the blatant product placement and then the sink.
Shut the fuck.
Come again.
The dirt didn't make
I was
sense
trying
either.
to get him to keep talking about the movie. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So Joe, what happens next? What happens next, Joe?
So they've got this book now. They light the spider demon on fire.
Yo.
Raid.
Do you remember
they
his
teach
super
children
cool
how to
joke?
kind of burn things around.
Yeah, he had
Bo
a big
has like
ass
a
joke.
great joke.
No, it wasn't a joke. I'm just describing.
No, do you remember
Jesus Christ.
Bo's joke? Not Joe, sorry, Bo.
Oh, sorry.
No, Tony left
okay.
as we lost our daddy.
Yeah.
He said like thermite meets nitrate.
Well, it was
This is what happens when you mix the atoms with the protons, bitch.
No, it was something about.
This is what happens when worlds collide.
It was like, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He says like, are you lithium and
Hey,
taurium?
Windsor, are you made of lithium and titanium?
That's a titanium, yeah.
Because baby, you are lit.
And then he
Yeah,
lights
and
him on fire.
Bam.
It's
Dude,
That's
Joe's the
writing.
saltiest bitch in hell.
He's a salty sea dog.
I'm like a
yes,
Pringle.
he is.
So
Yeah.
did
You're
we
like a frutal.
No, you can stack me. You can do whatever you want. I'm
Hey,
fine.
did
You
we
can shake
fucking
me up a
light
little.
that
Yeah,
clown
let's
on
stack
fire
him.
yet?
Yes,
Did
yeah,
we
Did
get
they
it?
light him on fire?
We
It
tagged
looks
his
really
ass.
did
cool
we
when his
establish
face gloops down. It's pretty
that
sick looking.
that they need to burn 3 entities that Christopher Lloyd embodies to unlock the spirit?
Horcruxes?
Yeah.
You just did it. Yeah.
What
there's
if-
three
I
made that
Horcruxes.
joke.
What
I
if
made
one
that
of them
joke.
was his mom?
Oh.
What
I
if
don't
one
want
of
to
them was
burn
his
my
mom?
mom.
Light it
Like,
up.
what if it didn't? What if he didn't just jump into toys? What if he jumped into like a
Oh
human?
yeah, that'd be
Or
unfortunate.
like a horse's anus. or
He
something.
does jump into a human later.
Yeah,
I know, but-
yeah. So they melt the
This
thing.
movie's just dumb. It's not our fault.
They melt the.
Joe's washing his
Spider-Man-
hands of it.
Spider
It's not our
monster.
fault.
And I think
Plain
they
not our
spent the most time on these two shots than they did in any other part of the movie. The kid holding the Raid can, kind of in a weird slow motion thing.
Yeah,
and then
as
the
in like, fuck you, Raid. I'm gonna burn your reputation to the ground. I'm-
And some guy at Raid was like, "What the fuck?" He
Yeah,
said at
'cause
home,
yes,
you know,
children can
"What the
actually
fuck?"
do this. They can grab a lighter and like a
The
can.
fucking
and
PR
spray it.
nightmare that this caused.
Instantly, his house was repossessed because Raid's going down.
They had to have an all-hand meeting, and everybody had to get in there and be like, "You hear about this movie?" And everybody was
This
like,
fucking
"No."
Spirit Halloween movie.
Kids are burning down
Those
mini malls all
corporate
across the country.
corporate cockroaches.
Got 'em. So they burn down the thing and they run away. And then Bo stops everyone in their tracks to say, "Hey guys, by the way, science is sick." And they're like, "Yeah, whatever, Bo." And then they run
didn't
up.
say that. Don't put
No,
words
he
in the kid's
basically
mouth.
does. He's like, "Hey, science is cool," or something like
Booyah.
that. And it's like, who gives a shit?
Oh
dude?
yeah,
So-
bazinga.
Bazungus.
And
So
what's
then,
funny is, yes, I guess technically, yeah, that would be chemistry, a can of Raid and flame, but nobody's ever had to go to science class to know that
right?
shit.
It's like, why can't I get this can of
Oh,
Raid to
yeah,
light on
no.
fire? He's like, well, you have to know
This
how the
isn't-
chemical components work.
This wasn't Breaking Bad, you know.
Yeah.
Jesse,
Like,
we need
don't
to
ask
go and get
Walter.
we got to go
Yeah,
find a
Walter
whole
White
can of
doesn't
Raid.
need to tell you that. Jesse Pinkman tells you that. And everybody knows a Jesse Pinkman that shows you exactly
Yes.
how to fucking do that.
Exactly.
It's bitch.
Yeah, I
Just
learned
eat
how
the
to cook.
fucking rice in.
So they. Yeah. So they go back
You've been
upstairs
Buckley-eyed.
and they are gonna climb through the sunroof.
Yep.
Oh, okay. No, I got his line. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, chemistry."
Oh, that's what he said.
See,
yeah.
he
a
stops
great
him
line.
while running
Joe, you sold
from
the
a
shit out of that
ghoul.
too. I
That
gotta
was the
say,
fucking
man.
heistman of
Yeah.
lines deliveries.
Yeah, whenever I'm nice and high, I give an Oscar-worthy performance, and then I just go back to being a
Then
slime.
Oscar
after
comes
that.
and
That's
takes
all
it back.
Yes, sure.
it's Doofy Buckley.
I was gonna say.
Well, he's
No.
a beloved character, though.
I mean,
He sticks his dick in the vacuum cleaner. It's Doofy.
Jesus Christ.
so you have a lot
Yeah.
more in common with
Right,
him
so-
than we
so-
thought. So
so-
they go
Is that
upstairs.
why you got the wet vac downstairs, Joe?
Yeah.
Move
Oh,
on.
it
Don't
was a
talk
wet
about
vac
Sheila
after
like
I was
that.
done
Don't
with
you
it.
dare
All right.
talk about Sheila like
It,
that.
it started out as a dry vac, and it ended up as a wet vac.
Oh, Tony's trying to do his taxes. Shut up.
Because you broke some blood vessels.
All right.
Nick, are you in the room with us right now?
No. Nick's
Just
looking
doing
like
a Nick
Pablo
check-in real
fucking
quick.
Picasso.
No,
No,
you're in
look at
here with
him.
me.
Wow.
Ah!
What'd you think about the fire, the raid fire?
Not good.
The
Not
raid-
good, Tony.
Not good.
Them kids
Not good.
gonna
All right.
let themselves on
So
Hold
I
on.
have a question for you. I have a legit question for you. Okay, so
Yeah.
we know that you don't like when a set is just basically something that was already there.
Yes.
Would
Yeah.
Spirit Halloween store in this case count as that? What you would
Oh,
like?
shit, that's like a fucking catch-22. A fucking
It is.
Kobayashi
Okay,
Maru.
It's Kobayashi
But-
Maru of Nick questions.
Yes, but I
can do
don't
this, Nick.
think that was not your run of the mill. It was. I think it was a soundstage.
You don't
Or
think
at
that was
the
a real?
very least-
No.
It did look. It looked big. It looked very, very big.
Even if it wasn't a soundstage and it was an actual Toys R Us, which it might
was.
have been.
I can confirm it was an
That's-
actual
well,
Toys R Us.
that's
and
fine,
and
but
Will
my
the
point
guy.
is,
Trevor knows
It
the
was
guy.
an empty space and they dressed
Yeah.
it.
They staged it
Oh,
differently than a
absolutely.
typical Spirit. Like if you go to the
If
one in
that-
every J.C. Penney in America,
Oh,
If
that's
not,
it
something
looks a
you
little
had
different than
all of-
this.
Get yourself
every-
a nice pair of
Every
slacks.
superhero
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Star Wars and Gandalf
Good
in
button
that
up.
store, and you can't have that.
Yeah.
Everything
No,
was,
that's
was
true.
perfectly generic.
Fuel
Yeah.
cap.
Just what
But
it
you
needed
can
to
have
be.
Blake Anderson's hair.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
do
Blake
see
Anderson
the
was here.
workaholics wig. That makes a little cameo in this. It's out of focus though, so I don't think you have to worry about it. So they go upstairs and they're gonna climb through the skylight, but someone knocked over the big the rafter that they were gonna climb through or whatever. And then the squid takes a long. Why does the Avatar squid that is Christopher Lloyd?
Jellyfish.
Why can't it go through walls or anything? Because it does climb. It
Because-
goes up the stairs. It doesn't go through the ground. It goes up the stairs all the way after the kids very slowly.
That's what old men do.
Because
dude.
Even when it can't run.
Yeah, dust the old
Americans
bones
want to
full
see
of green
one.
dust.
Sean, I
because
think
he
you're right.
memorized the blueprints, but he only memorized them from up top. So he's got to
had to go
follow the
back.
staircase.
Well, Sean's right that
Upside
they would end up.
down.
He would have to possess the walls, and that wouldn't be very
That's true.
lucrative. And
No.
it's just that does all.
Who
make
wants
sense.
to possess a wall? Boring.
Joe in his parents' bedroom.
Oh
No, no.
Joe in every gas
No, Pink
station in
Floyd's
America.
the wall. That's the only thing I'd
was
like to
waiting for that.
possess.
I was sitting here
Good
waiting
album.
for that. Waiting for you to reference Pink Floyd when he said the wall. I was waiting for that shit.
I wanted to give the people what they wanted. That's
And
fine.
Joe, he nutted. Joe, he nutted. When
I
you
did.
said
I
that.
angry nutted. So it's
That's,
blood.
okay, that's fine.
So
You're gonna have to
poop.
jerk it later, not here.
Little strawberry.
How about
yeah,
that?
you got the blue ball for a bit. So
Yeah.
they go upstairs and they're like, let's finish this. Let's burn some stuff.
eat that ghost's ass.
Yeah, eat his ass. So they're gonna
Christopher
burn
Lloyd's
the three
ass?
things. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, fine. He probably
Yeah.
still bathed.
yeah.
They gotta burn their stuff.
Yeah.
They have
all
to
get
burn
into a
something,
circle.
right? Like,
They each have to burn like something
Oh,
precious to them.
here's something
Oh
really.
wait, I got a eating Christopher Lloyd's ass joke.
Okay,
wait.
go for it,
That's what I
boy.
was hoping for.
Great Scott's toilet paper.
Hey.
Oh, dad of the year, dad of the year.
When your tongue hits 88 miles an hour, I'm going to blast.
I said that. I said
Ryan
that.
literally
I
said
was
that
gonna
joke
say that
30
joke-
minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I'm
Ryan's
sorry,
gonna
okay.
beat you up.
No,
So-
no.
Beat
Don't
you
give me a
up
pink
and
belly.
jerk you off.
No, I'm
So
letting
anyway.
your cholesterol do that.
Beat you up and beat you off.
Yes, beat you up
It's the
and beat
Gucci
you
clan
off.
coming together to sing you a little song.
You get a black eye and a blue ball.
Oh god.
Not at the same time.
So Christopher Lloyd's
better than
jelly
a black
ghost
ball and a blue. All right.
knocks over a jar
blue
of
eye.
fake
well, no,
eyeballs
so,
and
real quick,
cakes.
you-
Where's your spirit, Marty?
So they have to put something personal to them.
We
in-
gotta get your spirit back to your kids, Marty.
they have to put something personal to them
Get your
inside
kids'
of the
souls,
fire.
Marty.
And,
And the fucking
and
ghouls.
Zendaya is like, here, burn my great grandma's necklace, which that's not gonna burn. It's made of metal, you idiot. They're not gonna get hot.
Ron.
Memories.
So she hands it to the boy that's been crushing on her. I forget his name. Oh, and they
Jake.
get Jake,
Krangus.
and then he walked. Yes, Krangus, and they walk away. He loses that bitch within like 10 seconds because the little ghoul thingies pull it right, and so he's like, oh god, we lost it. And his buddy's like, well, you're gonna have to burn that picture of you and your dad. And he's like, I don't want to burn the picture of my dad. And his friend's like, you're immature and fucking stupid. Your dad's dead and he's never coming back. You're such an
Carson
idiot.
is straight up
stupid."
just bully the whole movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kick him out of the group. It's just you and Caleb Magazine.
He's trying to leave the group.
Yeah, he decides
He
to
was.
leave.
He literally tried to quit those friends earlier in the movie.
Let him
Which is-
go. Fuck
he's
that
like-
bitch.
He's like, I'm out of here. I'm leaving the Spirit Halloween. As if he forgot that they're locked into the Spirit Halloween. So he tries to
trapped.
leave it. There's a force field now. Bummer.
This kid
Oh,
sounds like a
there's a
real
force
piece of
field.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a real trash bag.
I don't
a
like
piece
this
of
guy.
work.
I don't like
Yeah.
this guy at all.
Tony,
Oh,
you
he's-
would, if your kid was hanging out with him, you'd kill that other kid.
I would have to have a serious talk with it. I'd have to have a serious conversation with my kid about
Yeah.
hanging out with this little wiener.
Unless
Little
you were
rapscallion.
dead and all that he had was the picture of you and they had to burn
Well,
it.
yeah, because you
That's
had the
true,
blood.
but I probably died of bone or blood cancer,
The
whatever.
blood
Or blood
pathogens.
cancer,
Whoever-
that's true.
Yeah.
blood
So
from your
rip
butt.
to me. Rip to me.
Oh,
Rip
yeah.
Tony.
I would probably die. Just fell in boat.
Yeah, that was a good joke we're telling. So,
Go-
What the
go
fuck
straight
are you
to
talking
Satan.
about? Fallen boat.
Coin in cup.
so
Coin and cup.
Stick in mud.
Are you saying you would have fallen, like you fell into a boat?
That would be
You
my
fell in the
mode.
boat.
No, that would be on my tombstone.
How often are you in boats?
It would say Joe Buckley died in 2023, fell in boat.
What? How often are you even in a boat?
God damn it, another year? Fuck.
It's the first time he gets in the boat. It's the Titanic too. Joe
Fell in
Buckley
boat.
Boogaloo.
Fell in boat.
He goes right through the bottom.
Holy
boat.
shit!
Didn't
Get me
expect
out
it to
of this
rock back
nightmare,
and forth so
please.
much.
Is Christopher Lloyd possessing the teenage girl yet?
Let's get
No,
to
not
that.
yet.
Might as well let's get to that.
Let's
and
finish this son of a bitch. We're so
meanwhile,
close.
Meanwhile, during all this, we forgot to mention that Mom has now figured out that her boy is inside Spirit Halloween. I don't remember
Oh,
how
yeah.
she did it, but she's like,
She-
dealing
With a
gas.
bunch of naughty boys.
She just looks at Instagram, I think.
Yeah, she does. She just looks on Instagram. That's absolutely correct.
So the one boy decides he will, in fact, burn the picture of his dad. But then the ghost of Christopher Lloyd knocks over a small thing full of eyeballs, and Zendaya falls, passes out, and he gets inside of her.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Zach.
Oh
why'd you
my
say it
God.
like that?
Well, he's gotten inside of her.
And then she floats up like
And he almost
what's her
got
face from
trouble.
Stranger Things.
He
Zach
got,
mothered under his breath. He got up all in her.
no, I
No,
said
Joe,
he,
that's not what he said,
he- the
Joe.
ghost
I saw
got
it. I saw it in his
inside-
window.
Yeah, in the window.
I saw him mother.
Nose to the balls, to Joe Buckley's balls. They try.
They
Fuck
came
you.
down in boat.
Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking get you, boy.
So now
Lloyd in girl.
Lloyd gets in. He gets inside. He possesses the girl.
One of Lloyd's loads.
Oh God.
And
That's the moving company that
and
Christopher
then-
Lloyd started recently.
and
Nick
then
said
Tony-
Lloyd's loads.
and then
It's a milk-based protein shake. Christopher Lloyd sponsored.
Okay.
Well, what happened after Christopher Lloyd possessed the body of the girl?
Milk-based.
Go.
Then Zendaya eats the picture. That's
You go-
they
Yeah,
needed
she eats
that.
the picture
She
and
just
she
eats it.
intimidates
Like a
them.
carp.
And
Yeah,
her
and
eyes are
Christopher
blue.
Your
Yeah.
daddy's dead forever now.
And Christopher Lloyd's character is very excited to be
Yeah.
possessed.
Ryan,
he
I
does
did not
reach up-
like. I did not like that little chuckle you did in
I
between.
stopped.
Ryan's
because
a
I'm trying-
pervert.
I didn't want to say
And Christopher
the
Lloyd
joke
very
that
much
we've
likes.
already done.
Being a little girl.
Peculiar. What does that mean?
It means
He does though. He like
Why are things so heavy in the future?
he feels her biceps.
Is
He's
there something
like,
wrong with the Earth's gravitational pull?
he's like, this will do it.
Marty.
Am I the
then
party pooper?
So he's super
get-
pumped to be inside of her.
Stoked.
Yeah,
It's true. Mom
says that.
arrives at this
He's like,
point as well.
finally.
Meat's back on the menu.
Looks like meat's back on our menu, boys.
Yeah.
Yo, another orc shit.
Yeah,
know that
orc
orc
shit.
You know that orc shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yo, me and Gimli.
You
What
can
are you
throw a
doing?
door.
What are you and Gimli doing?
house.
What are you and Gimli doing tonight?
Oh,
Melon.
we fucking slay. We slay
We're
him.
eating
and-
salted pork.
Yeah, we eat the
Under
pork. We eat
spoils
the
of
ass. We eat
battle.
the piggy's pussy. Oopsie.
They never mentioned eating pussy in
I got it.
JJR
Okay.
tokens
Joe,
for
I
Halloween.
need
No,
to
that's
hear
an
some
action
wine.
movie with people over
this.
50
Get me out
in
of
it.
here before I go to hell,
The
please.
salted pork. It's a
Salted pork. Salted pork. Malt beer.
Yeah.
right from the bone.
Yeah.
But what happened after she got into the, he got into the body of the girl?
Oh,
The
she
mom-
climbed up on the counters. You're
Jesus
not supposed
Christ.
to do that. She climbed up on the.
She climbed up on the counter. She goes, "Holy Lord, I'm strong as hell. This is gonna kick ass." Then the mom arrives. Then the teen boys are getting all of their shit,
They get the shit.
out of their cases, their guns, and they do a Tarantino shot with the Nerf gun, and the
These are
lights
just
are
Nerf
guns.
guns, correct?
Yeah, well, they're
Yeah.
Nerf
Yeah.
guns.
Oh, they're Nerf
'cause
guns,
it's-
sorry.
But one of them is, but it's strong enough that actually puts a crack
These
in
are
the drywall.
Hey,
So
these
they-
are mods.
they're
These-
fairly
these are
they
mods.
modded them,
Yeah,
Sean? What the
yeah. They
fuck?
got
That's not-
nitrous.
that
They
ain't
put
cool,
nitrous
man.
in.
They can put a hole through the wall.
Yeah.
And they show you.
Yeah, just
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
this bully kid, he's grown up now. He doesn't play with that toy shit anymore.
My dick's got hair.
Oh man, I don't want to play. I don't want to play Narf guns with that kid.
No.
then.
No, he's
No, me
creepy.
either.
He keeps sexually harassing me.
Team, I got
They
the
say
best
it's
team.
I don't like him anymore.
We're trying to have a good, clean Narf war here, and this guy's sexually harassing me.
I want to go home. He keeps mentioning his peach fuzz and pointing downwards.
Jesus Christ, it's Narf
I don't
or
like
nothing.
this.
It's
Jesus.
Narf, then nothing. 'Cause that's the last thing
my
you see is
God.
Narf.
So the girl
this point,
is sitting
the girl-
up on the thing and just being spooky.
She's being goofy.
And
And she's like super powerful now, so she's possessing like a ton of stuff.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa!
so
this
all the Spirit
starting to get
Halloween
intense.
toys are coming to life.
Yeah, you got witch
To-
with
to attack
afro. You've got ghoul with guts. You've got all your favorite costumes
Ghoul
coming to
with
life.
Ghoul with
Yeah,
guts.
watch out for all of them and more coming next to you night tonight, CBS TV. Okay.
Yeah. Evil chef with spaghetti. That's my favorite Spirit Halloween
Jesus
costume.
Christ, trample me to death, take me to hell. Keep going.
Broken down man carrying glass to feed son. That's my
No.
favorite one.
No, my father never comes downstairs with my food. I go upstairs.
Oh, sorry.
That's
He
considerate
goes
of you,
top.
Joe. Thank you.
He goes topside for dinner.
Yeah.
So then the shithead Carson or whatever
Yeah, cross.
gets to use the cool like machine gun Narf gun to mow down like a million clown zombies or whatever.
And it's working. Like they're hurt by it.
yeah, like it's actually working.
I mean,
Weird.
these are just flimsy, low price novelties from a store.
That's
That's
true.
all they are.
That's true.
And you
Yeah.
got this loaded up Narf
Sean's on
gun
something here.
shooting these toys.
I mean,
it's going to take
putting-
them right out. It's going to
it's
take them
putting
right
holes
out.
in drywall.
Yeah.
It's just like when that werewolf was like Venom Strike.
Hold on, guys. Tyler has something to say.
Oh yes,
Fucking
from that episode from however-
Mangies.
Oh,
Check it out.
are you
tonight.
talking about the Eric Roberts werewolf movie?
Venom Strike?
yeah werewolf.
Oh,
Dark
yeah, what the-
Night of the
Bar mitzvah.
Wolf.
Yeah, what was
What
that
the fuck
called?
is it called?
Midnight Werewolf.
Hang down
Midnight
wolf.
asshole of a dog.
Moon
Where the
Knight.
fuck
So
are
we've got
we?
Werewolf Bar Mitzvah, Hang
Oh,
Down
guys,
Werewolf.
fellas,
My ass just fell out.
It's
My
called
ass fell
What was
out.
it called? I don't remember.
Dark Moon Rising.
Dark Moon
Oh,
Rising.
yeah.
That's right.
Ooh,
Shit.
DMR.
That's right.
Ooh, DMR is a classic.
DMR baby. Go watch our video.
That was
It's great.
uncorked. Quality
That's an uncorked one.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Plastic content.
It's a
Yeah,
it's from the
vintage
vault.
Malevolent
Check
movies.
it out. Go on back in time and check out the shit we
Check
used
it
to
out.
do when we
Take
were
it-
cool.
Take a trip down memory lane.
Are we
Yeah.
wrapping up?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, the Spirit Halloween.
So
Uh,
they bamboozle the kid.
Oh my
or the
god.
Christopher Lloyd girl. They figure out how to get him.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, because he gets mad and calls. At one point, Jake calls, "Get out of my girlfriend" or whatever he says.
Yeah, he says some stupid shit, and they
Slide
put
out
the
of house, Liz.
I mean, are they boyfriend girlfriend though?
No, that's
No.
Oh, so
no.
he's let his feelings slip.
That's
He's let
his
him know.
buddy's-
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
relation. No
that's his
relation.
buddy's older sister.
Oh my
that
god.
he's
Yeah.
So if
finding
they,
after.
so
Quit
even
using
if,
my
even if
girlfriend's
they
body.
survive
He
this
says
mess,
something like that. Yeah.
even
He's
if they survive
overstepping.
this
We all
nightmare,
fucking
it's going to be
dead.
socially awkward for them.
Well, he thinks
Oh, we'll
because
get there.
he thinks because he got Christopher Lloyd out of her that she owes him a kiss. But we'll find out she does.
Well,
He
Yeah,
learns
that's
a
not how
lesson.
things work.
chivalry's
He
dead,
learns a-
my brother.
He learns a valuable lesson. I
He
took
does, he gets
Christopher Lloyd
friend
out of
zoned.
you.
How are
Yeah.
you guys having a regular conversation? This is amazing.
Marty!
I wish I could help you guys. I wish I want to be a part of that.
No, it's
team.
fine. So they get all the shit that they have to burn into like a little kiddie pool, and they whip out that can of Raid. They point the label straight at the camera, and they just soak those fuckers in the Raid, and then they light the Zippo, and boom, it goes up.
Why do they have a Zippo lighter?
Because cool kids do drugs.
They do. Cool
No,
kids
they-
smoke.
they-
Cool kids smoke.
They do.
They show them getting it at one point.
You know, you
Like they make a point to like find it or something. It's
so
some
you don't
point in the
even need to
movie.
do that though. They sell them shits in the checkout at Walmart now. You just
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
pick one of them up.
You could
Yeah.
Probably
honestly
hanging
get
out
one
at
at
the
Spirit
skate
Halloween.
They
park.
sell, they hand them out at schools now.
Yeah.
To the cool kids. They pick out
Uh-huh.
the cool kids and they're like, here you go,
Yeah.
you have a Zippo.
People are
Once
going
you
to
reach-
hand out marijuana lace candy to your children this Halloween if you don't
Yeah.
stop.
Oh my god,
That's
I touched
disgusting.
the
What
fentanyl.
house?
I'm gonna die now.
Yeah.
Bye
So they
bye
do-
to my
I
whole
need a
family and
location.
friends.
The one with the long line.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't go to that house.
They go, they burn all their shit. The ritual is complete. and Rachel Lee Cook grabs a
Her
thing from her
face and
trunk.
peels it further back.
Yeah, grabs a thing from her trunk and now decides to go in. Nick just said, "Guys, I'm living in a hell of the mind." But Nick can only type to us now. Apparently,
no,
He's
he is fully in another dimension.
He's
He's
in
in
the
a
event
robot's ass.
horizon. We can't help him now.
Yeah, he's in like a slipstream, like he's in hyperspace.
Wait, how is Rachel Lee Cook getting into the Spirit Halloween
this
store?
is the fifth
Well,
age
Tony-
of retribution.
Tony, here's the thing.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
Okay.
She just stands outside.
That's how.
Jesus Christ.
She pulls up and she's like, God damn, that's the spirit of Halloween. I wish I would have known this late in the
Where's
season.
my naughty son? Where's my naughty son?
She's like, I'm gonna go get a sexy Bo Peep outfit. But
Yeah, see?
there's a
Little
fire
boob
inside.
Peep, more like it.
Boob peep. Look out.
That's all right.
We saw both cans.
She's like, I'm gonna give you the hook.
Both cans are Raid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll follow your sheep any day, lady.
Wait, Nick needs help.
dude.
Nick, do you need anything,
Get
man?
some
Nick, can you do
lamb.
something?
I'm just I'm just unpacking it all.
Yeah, no, it's a lot to unspool.
It's quite a cinematic adventure.
Once it comes off that roll, it ain't going back on.
That's true. That's true. You ain't putting the toothpaste back in the tube. You know what I'm saying?
No, you cannot play
toothpick.
God. Is my point ultimately?
That's what the doctor said to Joe's mom on the day of Joe's birth. We're like, sorry, bro.
Sorry.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
No take backs.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd love to
I
play
mean,
it again, but
I
we
guess
can't.
you could throw him in an orphanage, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
9 more months in the womb, please.
He's not cooked yet.
But think of this, Joe.
In his head.
Let's
They
just
were like,
raise
"Oh,
him
that's
until
not
he's
bad."
23 and then dump him on a bunch of men.
Filmmakers.
Yeah, that works out.
Let's
So-
send him to the film
That's
camp.
really is
All
what they
right.
did.
Come on, Joe. We're so close. Let's
Okay.
So
we can
close.
do
Come
this,
on,
fellas.
Joe.
So Kate wakes up. The curse has been lifted. Jake tries to steal a smooch, but she goes, "No, sir.
Oh,
What
wow.
the fuck are you doing?
That would have
I
been
love
devastating.
you."
That would have been fucking devastating.
And then she gives him she tussles his hair like little brother style.
Yeah, she said this will
kid-
never happen.
Sean, this kid is
Never
going to write so many kick-ass pop punk songs, isn't
Yeah,
he?
it's gonna be great.
It's going to be great. This kid is going to.
The first one's gonna be called "I would put Christopher Lloyd back in you."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It has to have long song titles. Has to have long song titles.
We can't say that shit no more.
I was hanging a portrait.
Of your daddy's dick on the wall. I'm an
It's
interior
called
decorator,
the dip.
motherfucker.
They apparently get out through the top, like through the roof. It's
So
a
could have done it the whole time.
It just jumps to credits. We're done. See it.
I mean, it kind of, they get outside. Mom is there. They say, "Oh, I'll explain everything. I'm mad at you, but I'm glad you're safe."
Leave their
Yada,
bikes.
yada, yada. Oh, yeah, they
And
leave
they
their
leave the
bikes.
bikes.
That's fucked up.
Which
Those
are gonna be
bikes-
listed in
that
the
was
morning.
made
They're not gonna be.
insane. Oh, no.
It's so weird because the option is presented to bring the bikes home.
And they don't take it?
And they say, forget the bikes. They
I
all
mean-
look each
Okay.
other in the eyes and they
Okay.
go,
Fuck them bikes.
No. You guys have talked a whole bunch of nonsense about this fucking movie, but this is the most unbelievable fucking thing I've ever
Yeah.
I
heard.
believe it,
There is-
Tony. It's true. These
There
kids
is
fucked
no
up in
way
front
that
of me
those
and
kids are leaving their
you.
bikes.
and you know
These
the
kids
weirdest
are
thing,
14, 15. This is their mode of
This is
transportation.
the only thing they
and
have in their
what's
fucking
weird
lives.
is that they then drive past the bikes. It would have taken no effort at
Yeah.
all. And the mom has a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Just throw them in the back.
Yeah.
she has a
There's plenty of them in
JGC
there.
and she
A
ain't even loading them
JGC?
bixes up.
She's not
No.
even just loading
Fuck
them up.
that.
It doesn't
I
make
hate
any
this
sense.
movie. I hate this fucking movie.
Once they
Tony
get
was all the way
home,
up here and they just crash down on this.
We
I
road.
forgot
get
they left their bikes.
Yeah.
a little clip in the morning of the clerk coming in to all the chaos.
Oh,
which
yeah.
was, which was a nice little
Funny touch.
This is nice.
And he
This
thought
is
that
nice.
was going to be an easy day. It's November 1st. We're just going to wrap this shit up and we're going to leave. No, now he's got to call the cops, got to talk about a B&E. The corporate's going to get involved. Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
Spirit Halloween's back.
Paperwork, so
We
much
ain't got no more
paperwork.
Halloween. It's Christmas too,
Too much,
baby.
too much paperwork.
Fucking Brett Gelman looking motherfucker.
And that's the end, I
There's
believe.
another scene. There's another one more
No,
scene.
sir.
There's another
grandmother.
post credits.
Is there
There's more
another
post credits.
One
The grandmother is
later.
doing strange, witchy things in the,
The
shed.
spirit Halloween is
Samuel L.
joining the
Jackson walks into the clerk and he says, "Have you heard
love
about the Spirit of Halloween initiative?"
I would love it. Yeah, what if that'd be
you
a
know
really
how-
good post credit is to get like the Spirit Halloween version of Thanos, like literally the Thanos Spirit
Right.
Halloween costume at the end, and he puts on the floppy, shitty cloth Infinity
Shitty
Gauntlet.
fucking
I'll
shitty.
do it myself.
But
That
it
would be
still
awesome.
costs $300 for some reason.
Yeah, it's
Or,
branded.
who are Ed and Lorraine Warren walk in?
And there's a knock at the door.
They're like, "This Spirit Halloween is haunted."
Are you
And
all
they're-
right, Elaine?
We got to go. And Sam Jack says we got to go see a couple of friends. They go into this deep dark dungeon. They open the door, and there's a real grizzled, ripped up Ronald McDonald. Fucking Grimace is back there. They're like,
The
"Welcome to a
McDonald
larger
universe.
world."
Yes, yes.
There we go. Now he's excited.
McNugget buddies are down on the floor. Sharp teeth.
God, that is beautiful. We are crossing past Spirit Halloween and McDonald. I can't wait.
Yeah, and
Jesus
then the credits
Christ.
happen.
The
and-
Noid is there. The Noid, Joe.
and
the Noid
back
is
to the
there.
house
The
by Space
Noid!
Capone.
I remember the
Oh.
Noid. I love the Noid.
Starts
Wait,
blasting.
did we mention that the shitty boy takes his little sister? They reach a compromise
Oh,
that
you're
she
late.
can have princesses as long as they have like the zombie kid makeup put on. them.
Yeah, it's a monster.
Yeah.
You know, the I
He
like
just-
Turtles kid. It's
Yeah,
that
he
makeup.
looks like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and as long as all the princesses have that makeup on, he's cool with it.
Then
And
they're
he takes her
good.
trick or
And
treating.
that's
It's
it.
very sweet.
No problem with that. And
That's awesome. Well,
That's
I'm
it,
glad
y'all.
that they. I'm glad everybody found a happy ending. I'm a little
Yeah.
pissed about the bikes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, because you know the
I'm
next
glad they're
day they were
okay.
like, "Fuck, we got our bikes."
right.
The next
And
day
they
they're
left
like,
evidence
and they can't go
behind
near.
on the
That's a
crime.
crime scene at this
They
point.
left the evidence on the
although
crime.
is it though? Because like it's the next day at Spirit Halloween, they were gonna tear that shit down anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
true.
if anything, they
building.
helped them get a jump
Yeah,
start.
it is
I mean,
true.
they didn't steal anything.
Yeah,
if you think
see?
about it.
It's all just pulled off
That's
the
true.
racks, so they'll head start.
Well, they did burn the Nightcrawler.
That's true. There is
Well,
some
okay, there's some
some
damage.
stuff is broken.
Just
yeah.
a
They
bit though,
ate
not
the
much.
candy. They stole that candy.
No, they
I-
brought that. I thought.
I thought they
That
brought
is-
that.
That is
I think-
inconclusive.
Yeah, I guess there's no evidence either.
Let's run
way.
it back.
I
Let's
can-
do it again. Let's do it all over
I
again.
can neither
Call the
confirm
director.
nor
Find
deny.
out about the fucking candy.
Ryan,
Yes.
Ryan, could you do the honors, please?
Oh, indeed. Happy to
Please.
do it. And there you go, everybody. Spirit
Yay.
Halloween, the movie from 2022. On a scale from malevolent to benevolent, I'm going to Tyler first.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay, here's how we're gonna break it down, folks. I had a good time. It was okay. It reminded me of First Get Stupid. I think it was okay. A little bit silly, maybe not bad. It's just kind of groovy. Watch it if you want to. I don't care. Woo! That's it.
Want to.
That's
So
that
where's
was a
that
be-
on the scale?
So that's a
man?
benevolent, it sounds like.
Yeah, who gives a shit? This, yeah.
It's a benevolent, baby.
That's
Yeah.
benevolent. That's benevolent.
Who's next?
Oh
Tyler?
shit! I'm gonna pick the boy with the biggest dick, Sean.
All right.
Oh,
shit.
damn it! Damn it!
I was hoping I'd be
Maybe
the boy
next
with the
year,
biggest
Joe.
dick.
Maybe next year.
Just keep
I'm
pulling
tugging
it, Joe.
on it. Yeah, I know. I'm
He's
trying to
been
stretch it.
Joking for weeks.
He's a shower, not a grower.
He cuts it and he cuts the skin and then hopes the skin grows like a muscle.
Yeah.
Grow it long,
He
grow it
is like an
long.
earthworm.
Oh, he's got a
It's all
plastic
scarred.
prophylactic.
It looks like a carrot pulled straight out of the dirt. It's got all the
And it- yeah,
lines.
Sean,
my
please,
God.
please,
It's got
Sean.
hair on the
For
tip.
some reason.
It's got long strands of hair growing out of the
It's got-
tip.
yeah, it's just got this really like.
okay.
All right, you
okay.
guys.
It's got a
Come
stump
on.
on it.
This is,
This is a
what
family
this is
show.
what a kindergarten sounds like.
You got to
This is
shave
what
it.
a fucking kindergarten sounds like for sure.
Tony.
my
High
dad.
kindergarten, the coolest kindergarten around.
And you know who would know about
up, carrot
kindergarten? Sean.
Remember that time we tried to get you to eat a carrot, Joe, and then you
Jesus
just pretend to blow it?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
threw
no,
up.
I prefer tasting my vegetables that way,
Sean,
down my throat.
The Sean. the-
Yeah.
What did you think of the movie, Sean?
Here's
Sean, what
the
did you think
deal.
of the
I
movie?
spent way too much money at Spirit Halloween this past weekend
Go for it.
not to go with Benevolent.
Hell yeah.
I enjoyed this
Fair enough.
movie, and I will dare to say I'm going to tiptoe this line. I liked it more than Hocus Pocus 2. I liked it more than the Monsters.
Whoa, whoa.
I would go back to the well on
You
Spirit
spitting
Halloween.
truth? Hell
versus
yeah, brother.
Benevolent.
Hell yeah.
I'm halfway
Damn.
there. I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was endearing. I like going
Sell
to that
that shit.
store.
Sell it.
Screw you guys. I'm
Sell it.
in. Spirit Halloween. Let's go. Pointy
Fuck
chin.
yeah.
Fucking
Love
The
it.
Rock just saw Sean fucking pitching
Yeah.
Spirit of Halloween. Was like, man, I better up my game for Black Adam. This fucking guy fucking outdoing
No
me
kidding.
here.
No kidding.
That's amazing.
Nicholas,
Guys,
benevolent or benevolent?
this movie is ultimately a movie about how growing up is hard.
You're right.
Sure.
Absolutely.
And it is. Growing up is very difficult. It's a difficult time in those young men's lives. And for that, I'm going to give it benevolent.
Thank you, Lord.
I was invested in this movie, and this movie is nothing more than a corporate advertisement. We sat through 70 minutes of an advertisement.
But it got you.
But it did, yes,
Right,
weirdly.
right.
So I don't know. By some technicality, it looks the best of any movie we've seen because it didn't
Absolutely.
have to look good because it was just supposed to be
That's the trick of it.
It's
just a commercial.
For free. Yes,
It's a
we
trick.
sat through a commercial.
Well,
That is
yeah,
also a
paid
trick.
$10 to watch a commercial.
starring Christopher Lloyd,
Yeah.
and that's
Hey, God bless
incredible.
America, right?
Yes.
And he got
thank
paid,
you.
and I'm glad for that. And now I think ultimately we can finally put the ghost of Christopher Lloyd to sleep and let him rest.
He's been rolling in his
Because
grave
It's
this whole
time.
time.
It's time.
for
Let
too
him go.
long. We've kept him in
We need
this
to let him
hell.
go.
Somebody's gonna buy the rights
Let
to his
go.
likeness.
Christopher
gonna happen.
Lloyd.
Let it go.
I think that's beautiful, Nick.
Just let it go.
Tyler, no. Tyler, no. Disney will get us.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
Nick, that was
I'm
beautiful.
your princess, bitch.
Joe, say your words. Say your
Yeah,
piece.
so this is perfectly passable as a made-for-TV little horror movie for kids.
Old people don't deserve to
But
live.
no. But the implications of this
Oh,
for
there's
cinema are
implications.
so horrifying.
Oh,
shit.
everybody
I-
shut the fuck up. I want to hear exactly
Yeah.
what he has to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Okay, let's
this-
hear it, Goatsy.
Go, do
This
it.
this is literally is just an advertisement that you're paying to watch. This is sickening. This is incomprehensible that this would happen. This literally is a commercial you are paying to watch. I cannot, in any good conscience, endorse this or say that this is okay. It's an absolute malevolent. No, I won't do
I'm gonna
that.
hit, you know what, Joe?
I
As
90%
an advertisement,
agree.
it also kind of sucks because it never says the name of the product that it's endorsing.
No.
Other movies will say, hey, go get me a Coca-Cola. Go
Right.
get me, like they'll say the
Yeah.
name of the
Yeah,
product.
like-
I could go for a nice Budweiser. I
Well,
don't
this
know.
is a poorly made.
But they don't say
Oh,
Spirit
fuck off.
Halloween. Yeah, it's the name of the movie.
Joe,
yeah,
you're
it's
a
on the
poorly made
banner.
commercial.
But they don't
I
even
understand.
say the name of it. It's wild.
I'll see what Trevor has to say.
Yeah, get this ship afloat.
Well, he left hours ago.
Yeah. That's a
buddy,
cardboard cutout.
Yeah,
See?
you haven't. This is my life model decoy.
Oh, he's
This-
sexy.
Spirit Halloween : the movie.
Colon, my
This was a good time. I enjoyed watching it with the fellas here. Speaking about it now, this is a good time. This is like we've mentioned a few times tonight. This is like a throwback Disney Channel original movie in a weird way.
Yeah.
I did not expect that, but that totally makes sense. This is probably going to be on Spirit Halloween shelves, I would imagine. So yeah, make it kid friendly, fun for the whole family. It was fine. It was a decent time. I liked some spooks. It was very silly, and it was somewhat short. So even if you don't like it, it's not much of a time investment. But overall, still a pretty good time. Absolutely benevolent on this for me. Zach, have you said your words yet?
No, but they came out of
Senator
your
Two
they
Hands?
came out of your mouth.
Oh, that's
I
beautiful.
did it.
That's beautiful,
Oh.
Zach. That's beautiful.
I thought about Phantom of the Megaplex. I thought about
Our
Under
camp
Wraps.
counselor
I
bond.
thought about all that good
Yeah,
old fashioned
dude.
decom
Fucking
cheesiness.
Alley Cat Strike,
And-
baby.
Yes. And I'll hit you with this, Joe. If this may be it's just an advertisement, which makes this either a shitty movie or the best commercial you've ever witnessed. And for me, it's the best commercial I've ever seen. They didn't put all that money into a Super Bowl ad for Spirit Halloween. It doesn't make sense. Spirit Halloween's not coming back for another 8 months after the Super Bowl.
It'd be poor timing.
Horrible. People would have so much time to forget. But instead, they put out a whole ad with Christopher Lloyd in it, and there's effects. They're not great, but it's a good time. Yeah. And they got knockoff versions of the kids from Stranger Things, and not Zendaya's in this, and ultimately, it's a good time. So the whole team, the gang's all here. So I think as a very long commercial for Spirit Halloween, Benevolent.
Well done.
Excellent work. Oscar
now, before we go to Ryan, I actually want to hear Tony's thoughts. I know he hasn't actually watched the movie. I'd love to hear how he feels about
it. Yeah, how do you think you'd feel about the movie after listening to this?
Yeah, after listening to everything that we've said about it.
Yeah, would you watch this?
Did Tony just?
He's stuck looking
Has
left.
he been possessed by Christopher Lloyd?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh no, it's up in his loins.
Well, poor timing.
Oh, his little dick.
There he is.
Oh, there I am.
my
I'm back.
God.
Sorry. Christopher Lloyd jumped in my body and started feeling my teenage breasts, and it was very uncomfortable.
That was
weird. He's all about that.
Did you hear what we were asking?
They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
You asked me if I liked the movie or not.
I wanted to hear. You're benevolent to Malevolent.
I'm going to say benevolent because it seems like you guys had a great time, and I love getting together with everybody and everybody having a great fun time with each other and everybody razzing each other. It's great. This is fantastic. I love it. I'm going to say benevolent. Fuck it. This is the best movie that I've never fucking seen.
Hey, there you go.
Better than any David Lynch movie for
You
sure.
sound like you're talking about half of Lynch's
better than any. Who the fuck is David Lynch?
David Lynch has never made a commercial. No.
Yeah, they wouldn't
never made a feature.
They need talent for commercials.
Who's Stanky Cube? Yeah.
Who the fuck is David Lynch?
Stinky Cube.
That's not his name. He's not Stanky
David
Cube.
Stinky Cube Lynch.
Stinky Cube is the villain that what were we called? The prolapsers? Our version of the Avengers.
I don't know. Oh my lord! Hey, where are we at in this business?
Dude, we're done.
Yeah, let me give.
No, it's Ryan's turn.
Ryan got it.
Okay,
He's
he's
gonna take us
still in the
home.
house.
Everything has pretty much been echoed as well. My sentiments, specifically Sean's and Nick's. Love Spirit Halloween. Love the store. Love watching the commercial for the store. It's not a good movie, but I don't care. Benevolent.
Also, the Ghost Whopper is pretty good.
I loved it.
Yeah. What's
definitely
everyone's
benevolent on the
Ghost
Ghost Whopper. Yeah.
Benevolent. Maybe I didn't have. Maybe I had a real lazy employee. There wasn't a lot of spice on mine.
Mine wasn't that spicy either.
No, but
You got to shake the spice.
Tummy hurts.
Spice bottle.
it was still good.
My tummy hurts.
Maybe if you get the good employee who really lathers on the ghost sauce, you'll get a little zing.
Yeah,
it was good though. It was good.
Ryan would suck a dick for that sauce.
What? I would if it's a spicy dick.
You know what? If you go if you go inside and slip him $1 bill, I bet you get.
What the fuck did you just say?
Give me the extra ghost
sauce.
sauce.
Get inside of them
Joe,
and slip them $1 bill.
Go inside the building. It won't work if you're in the drive-thru because they don't listen.
They won't let you in. Yeah.
Joe
has to sneak in. They can't see him coming.
Yo, you got to use the application on your cell phone. You don't have to
I do use the McDonald's app.
No, you don't. We get your fingers
That's why you can't get it from Burger King.
Yeah,
Use the
you're using the
McDonald's
McDonald's.
So
app.
Joe,
gotta
since you
use the-
didn't have a Whopper, you didn't do it up like that. You went to
you had
Taco Bell,
Taco
correct?
No, I misunderstood the text. I didn't know everyone was getting a
How the fuck
ghost.
you misunderstand a Whopper
Because I thought
sandwich?
just you and
Fucking
Tyler.
Reed.
I thought only Ryan and
Did
Tyler
you say
were.
everybody go get Ghost Whopper and Joe get nacho fries?
Look at these two bums fight.
No. I don't want a bum fight between me and Ryan. I love Ryan.
Please
Because you think you'd
Fight
lose?
each other.
What are you, chicken?
I'm not chicken. No, I
Yeah,
tussle
that's
him.
coward
I
talk.
beat him to the ground, but I love Ryan
yeah.
Matthews like far too much to put him in danger.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Where the fuck is my jerky, man?
The jerky's coming.
All
The
right.
jerky's in the mail.
Oh,
That's the
Alright.
most
Tyler,
frightening
me.
sentence you will ever hear.
Courtesy
How
of
about
Tyler.
the
Tyler
jerky's
is sending it to you. I paid for it.
Joe's
the
been
jerky's coming, boy.
Joe's been promising this jerky coming my way for a month and a half now.
I got it about 3 to 4 weeks ago. And I
Is it
finally
gonna be?
delivered.
Is it still good?
Yeah, it's still good. It's good for up to a year.
Self-sealing it in envelopes and sending them one at a time to you.
Yeah, he had to
Pre-chewed.
take a few pictures of it.
I wanted
Pre-licked
to
envelopes.
taste. Sure, I wanted to taste it.
Hey, can we reel in this modeling, man?
Dude, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. There it is.
All the
Collector's
business is
edition.
done.
Oh shit!
Collector's edition number 8.
Check us
Spirit
out
Halloween.
at askcloud.gov and all your favorite streaming sites.
Oh my god.
Make sure you get marijuana in your system this season.
Wait a minute, what? Was that just been going on this whole
No,
I
I'm
mean-
sorry to break
Oh
it to
shit!
you.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
were
a
supposed to
cop?
tell Dad about
Yeah.
this.
How
Yeah,
do you
wait, why do you want to know?
What's the number for 911?
Oh, what a dark.
Oh my god, I ate a pot brownie and now it feels like time is slow. Just
If
give me one of those
anyone in your
911
family
calls.
has an addiction, call 1-800.
Joe Buckley.
Etc.
Yeah.
Joe Buckley.
Yeah, Joe, what's your number? Joe, what's your number?
815.
Say your phone number. Your
I
full
can say
actual
it
phone
for you.
number.
I got your phone.
I got it.
813-3290.
BUMTITS.
Go give me your mom's credit card number.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
I
did
just
you
go
actually?
grab it.
I think
Go
you did
grab
say
it.
his number. Yeah, 674-3280. Wow.
Yeah, check your mom's
Yeah.
credit real quick, Joe.
Call in
Yeah, let's say it
now.
again.
I can just start reading on my credit card numbers.
Whoa,
Anyway.
whoa, do that, bro.
It's not like you're gonna pay it. So it's fine.
Well,
Give
yeah,
us your
it's a
social
credit
security
card.
so we can.
They
steal
gave me
your
credit. I don't have to pay it.
All right, you did not enjoy this. Have a good time. Have a good night. Check out our other subscribes. Thank you. And
Yes, make sure to
amen.
like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe.
I took
make
care
sure to
of
check
it,
out our
dog.
store on Threadless. Like,
Yep.
lots of
Get
deals.
some shirts.
Try out Burger
Yeah.
King.
Mm-hmm.
Buy Tony's
Try-
books on the internet.
Oh,
Find
yeah,
Sean.
yeah.
He's
Yes.
probably playing music. Listen to Sean.
Yes.
Shop at Spirit Halloween.
Yep.
Oh,
Jeff
yeah.
at Spirit Halloween. Support Christopher Lloyd and all his future projects.
Check out that
Yep.
Burger King near you.
Oh.
Yep, try that nasty
Get
new
the
burger. It was
the
great.
Ghost
Buy
Whoppers.
Tony's book.
Yep.
By Tony's
they said
book
that.
again.
No, they
You're
didn't.
gonna buy Tony's book.
There's more
You're
than
gonna
one.
Everybody
listen to
has
Sean's
one.
music.
Everybody
We
leave
can
Nick
say it
alone.
again. Yeah, everybody don't
Get a
bother
couple
Nick.
of them.
He's
Don't bother
he's
him.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
I hope he comes back from the
wait
quantum
Nick's-
realm.
Yeah, I await Nick's journey from the quantum realm.
Nick hasn't blinked in 42 minutes.
He's in the sunken place. He's in the sunken place right now.
He's got the single tear.
He'll come back.
He's
I
got
feel
cold
like-
eyes, dead eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Anyone
Like
got
a
running up that hill?
doll's
Are we out?
Always. Yeah,
No.
we're done. Is this done?
No.
I don't know. Tyler's
I
got
think
to
we're-
stop
We haven't
us,
even started
but he's
the
too busy
movie.
dancing.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta
shit.
hit record. Somebody
He's
hit
too busy
record.
grooving.
We're all fired up now. Now hit.
Guys,
now,
Everybody, we have to focus
Yo.
on Tyler. Tyler.
Yeah.
We're done. Can you stop us?
I'll try.
Make time stop.
Time stands still.